Field cleanly by Devin McEwen. He'll get ahead of steam, and he will make his way into Hornet territory, and he's gone. Touchdown for the score.
Good evening and welcome to Dragon Stadium for tonight's game between your Jacksonville Fighting Indians and the Nacogdoches Dragons. Thank you for joining us on JISD Live. We may have some internet issues tonight at Nacogdoches, so please bear with us as we try to sort through those, and we'll try to record the game and upload it after the fact if we do have some serious internet issues. Thank you for joining us on JISD Live. Welcome to our countdown to kickoff. I'm Ryan Travis, joined by Matt Montgomery, Lee Traylor, and James Traylor. Tonight, the Indians begin their 2025 district campaign, and from here on, every game matters. The Tribe is set to take on a talented Nacogdoches team tonight who comes into the game at 3-1. And Matt, what can we expect to see from the Indians as they start district tonight?
Well, obviously, as you said, it's a new start. District game number one coming into the ball game. Nacogdoches is 3-1. Jacksonville, of course, 0-4. And, like Coach Stevenson said last week, everything's new. And so you're hoping that maybe this change of the schedule going into district makes a difference. Jacksonville's going to get some players back tonight. We know that. They're going to get Alex Polk, their leading rusher, back. Did not play last week. They're going to get Harrison Penn back at one of the linebacker positions. He hasn't been able to play, I think, since week 1. So they're going to get some guys back. And that's a good thing. But they're going up against the Nacogdoches team that a lot of momentum with the Golden Dragons. They have a freshman quarterback who's thrown for 1,200 yards in 4 games. They have 2 receivers that between them have over, I think, 43 catches in 4 ball games. So they've got some dudes that they can throw to. Decent running back, a massive defensive tackle that Jacksonville will have to contend with. But Ryan, it's one of those nights where you just can't make mistakes. You've got to control the football if you're Jacksonville. You've got to get first downs. We've been saying that every week. And you can't keep your defense on the field against a solid offense like Nacogdoches, averaging over 450 yards in total offense per game. Yeah,
they've got a lot of talent in NAC, and they've got some really explosive players as well this year. And it's going to be really interesting to see how the freshman quarterback does tonight. And Jacksonville's defense has spent a lot of time on the field so far through the first 4 games. And, the more breaks I feel like that the offense can afford them, the longer that they are, I feel like, just to keep some fresh legs under the defense tonight, because I know Micah Lockett is going to be a problem, and they're going to have to be able to contain quarterback Jalen Garrett.
Yeah, no doubt. And the quarterback, again, a freshman, Coach Stevenson wants to put a little pressure on him. So he's going to have some linebackers tight, a little bit of a different move tonight. You'll see Rodarius Searles, inside linebacker, along with Mario. The second leading tackler, Elijah Benavides, the leading tackler for Jacksonville, is going to move to a stand-up defensive end position. And they want to get pressure on the freshman quarterback and see if he can handle it. Looking at film, not sure the previous team's NAC play did that. And you're going to have that because really he just throws the ball up as if freshman quarterback. And Lockett at 6'5", the returning state champion in the high jump in the state of Texas in Class 5A. He went there as a sophomore, won it as a junior, and now he's a senior, a 3-year starter, somebody Jacksonville's definitely going to need to contend with. But, Jacksonville's done a great job on the takeaway part. I mean, they've got 7 turnovers. They've created 7 turnovers, and their opponents have 8 of Jacksonville, so you're -1 on turnovers. So it isn't so much that Jacksonville's turning the ball over a lot. They are just allowing the other offenses to have long, sustained drives and keeping their defense on the field too long. And that's a lot of times that's because your offense is not getting first downs, and they got to do that tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And we're getting close. I probably need to send it to inside the huddle in just a moment. But before we do, I want to go ahead and take a look at tonight's spotlight player of the game, Rodarius Searles. Randy's a junior running back and linebacker for the Indians. He's an explosive player who's capable of a highlight reel play at any moment. And if Jacksonville's going to get the win tonight, they will need a few of those explosive plays from him. We'll most likely see Randy on both sides of the ball and on special teams at some point tonight, so make sure to keep an eye out for number 26, Randy Searles. And with that, let's go ahead and send it over to Inside the Huddle to hear from head coach.
In close ball games early, so just continue with that same mindset and the effort that got you to the 7-0 or 7-7, regardless of what quarter it is. And then you can't let the wheels fall off when things go bad. We're still talking about how to persevere, how to overcome, how to be resilient. So they need to understand they can play with anybody in East Texas. It's just having that mindset and believing that they can get the job done.
It's like a baseball game. You can play great for 8 innings, and it's that one bad inning that you have, and it determines the game. And it just seemed like that for the last few games. That's kind of the way it's been, if you could just put it all together. But anyway, it's just it was great the way your team finished. You got the score at the end of the game. We'll look at the highlights in just a second. But you got to feel good about how your team kept playing.
Absolutely. No, it's a 4-round fight, and we only fought for that first quarter when it was 7-0, and we battled back towards the end. So I am happy about what we saw at the very beginning, and then what we had at the end of the ball game. So again, I'm looking forward to this week's game.
Let's look at some of the highlights. Jacksonville versus Athens. This almost looked like a busted play, and Ben broke it for 40. Maybe zone read.
Yeah, it was. What was zone read play, and Ben saw some grass, and I'm not going to argue with that decision.
Yeah, great decision. And here he is, next play, I believe, 8-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, he's a tough kid, hard runner.
Here's some great pressure from Parker Jones and Elijah, and then Mario comes in with a sack coming up on this next play.
And this is what our kids are, what they're able to do. I love it.
Here's McGowan for 13, good blocking.
Yeah, that kid is a really good talent. He does everything for us.
Here's pressure from Mario, forcing the incompletion. And then McGowan with this slippery run here for 11.
That's what he does. He's hard to bring down.
And there's Jaqueline playing on defense on safety, forces the fumble.
You'll see him again coming this Friday. He's I think that makes us 13 or 14 turnovers right now at this point.
And here comes Elijah with our bone crusher hit of the game right here. Finishes him off. And here's your second touchdown. Trent to Bubba Suarez-Mosley. Look at the run for 68.
Absolutely. Look at him go. He's getting better every week.
So, Coach, it's on to Nacogdoches now. This is where you've been talking about for several weeks now. This is where it starts. This is district, and you're heading down to Nacogdoches. This is a team that is 3-1. Don't think they've played the schedule that Jacksonville has played, but still, they've won 3 ball games and only lost 1.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of offensive weapons.
Mm-hmm. So they have a talented receiver. I'll take that back. A couple talented receivers. I think one of them is maybe a high jump.
Yeah, he won state
champion.
He's state champion high jumper, the Lockett kid.
What I've seen on film is they're using his high jumping skills. He'll throw the ball up, and he's going to say Lockett is out there somewhere, and he's going to come down with it. And that seems to be the MO. On the flip side of that, they have a young quarterback back there, and we're looking to see how we can help him make some decisions and not maybe have some time to throw that jump ball to Lockett. So we'll see.
Your secondary, I think, is really going to be challenged. I mean, he's a freshman, but they've thrown for 1,200 yards, I believe, in 4 games. I mean, that's pretty impressive for a freshman.
Absolutely.
And they really, it's almost like 4-1 throwing the ball to running the ball.
Absolutely. So, again, if you have the kid like Lockett and they have another receiver, too, he's quiet. Like, he doesn't get the attention that Lockett does. But he wears number 3. But if he gets the ball in his hands, he's just as dangerous as Lockett. Lockett just has all the attention right now, rightfully so. Like you said, they're a very talented team with a young quarterback who's thrown for quite a bit of yards. And like you said, it's very impressive. But I am very proud of our DBs. I think we can step up to the challenge come Friday. Well,
I mean, definitely so much more contention for the ball in the secondary. You've got some interceptions already through the first 4 ball games. And let's talk about your offense. Their defensive front is very, very strong.
Yeah, so they have a talented defensive lineman who is just disruptive off the ball, which is what you want playing defensive line. So, our offensive staff has put their heads together. We're not going to change what we do, but obviously you need to be very aware of who they have up front. They have some guys that can cause some problems if you don't get off the ball. So we have some schemes within what we do that's going to help us be successful throughout the night.
So offensively, you were down at running back last week, and you're maybe getting some guys back this week, maybe. So that helps the plan a little bit, doesn't it, when you get your guys back?
Absolutely. When you're at full strength, your plan is always gonna work itself out. But we're very excited about the kids that we do get back at the very initial of the game. I think it's gonna help us. That's where our strength is. Offensively, we have a ton of skill guys that are very unselfish, so they know what the plan is going into this week. And so again, we're excited about it.
Coach, I want to give you a chance to talk about your sub-varsity teams. Your freshman team's 4-0, JV's playing well. Talk a little bit about what you're seeing down at those lower levels, and even if you want to talk about 7th and 8th grade, because I know you're there and you're watching and you're looking at your program overall. Man,
when you talk about fighting back, every level is fighting back. So I'm smiling because I know what's about to happen. That 7th, 8th grade bunch, they have a lot of linemen that are coming with some good size, and they are athletic, and those kids are as tough as nails too. And then moving up to the freshmen, I haven't seen a class like this in a long time. I mean, they have pieces everywhere, and they love football. Like they never want to leave this place. And then you combine that with a JV team who is still tough. I know the record doesn't show it, but they are fighting back. They're starting to understand what it takes to win a football game. So I think we are in good shape for a good while.
Yeah, and you take the 5 sophomores that aren't playing on the junior varsity and they're playing on the varsity. You put them with it. It's a whole different outlook. So there are some great things coming. Although there's still a lot of work to do with the varsity this year. Nacogdoches, good football team, chance to get ahead here in the district race before you come home next week against Hallsville for homecoming. Talk about the keys to getting the win against NAC.
So again, looking at it from a defensive-minded person and what they have offensively, I'm looking at, okay, they have some youth in some spots. So how can you take advantage of it? And then you look at it again, they have some very athletic receivers. How do you slow them down? It's not going to stop them, but how do you slow down what they want to do? So the key defensively is disrupting the time in between that young quarterback and them receivers that they have. If we can limit those touches and make him make some different decisions, I think the outcome is going to be different. Offensively, if we can continue to play all 4 quarters and not just one, and we get the ball into the hands of our talented, skilled players, and we can be consistent with it, we can come away with our first district win.
Finally, Coach, I just want to say, going to practice and watching you and your staff and the way you guys interact with the team, and this doesn't look like a football team in practice that's struggling to win ball games right now. I mean, their attitude's fantastic, and you guys are still coaching them up, still working hard, and they just seem to feel like they're going to win every week.
Man, I love it, and I think they are really listening to what we've been saying for the past 7 months, and you wouldn't think we've been here for 7 months the way that things are going out there at practice, because it looks like we've been here for quite some time, but the kids are understanding that our season just started over this week. The games we had before them, of course you want to win them all, but you can't. They're nothing more than just tune-up games to prepare you for this first one at NAC, and they truly believe what we've been saying and what they see on film and how they are improving week after week, and they're finally understanding, okay, this is a very winnable opportunity this week. We have to believe what Coach has been saying. I think it's coming true.
Well, it's the district opener, Jacksonville versus Nacogdoches here at Golden Dragon Stadium. For head coach Monte Stevenson, I'm Matt Montgomery on Inside the Huddle. We'll see you at kickoff at 7:30.
National anthem played by the Nacogdoches High School Band. If you're just now joining us, we were a little late getting on the air due to some internet issues here in Nacogdoches. I think maybe we've got a little bit of them sorted out, so hopefully
for now.
Hopefully the connection will stay pretty stable for the remainder of the game. But if it doesn't, just bear with us. We can only do so much hotspotting off a phone. So we're about a minute till kickoff. They actually have 0 on the scoreboard, so I think we are just about ready to get this game underway. We're about to have captains come out and meet at midfield in just a moment. Once again, your captains for the Indians: number 8, Ben Bolton; number 35, Elijah Benavidez; number 2, Bubba Suarez Mosley; number 1, Jordan McGowan; number 61, Alex Parra; and number 53, Toby Simpson.
So I had a chance to ask Coach Stevenson on the toss right here. I'll just spoil it for everybody. Jacksonville is going to be on offense first. Nac won the coin toss, and they're going to put their defense out on the field first. So we'll see Jacksonville offensively to start the ball game. Great night here for football. It's upper 70s right now. No wind. It's going to cool down probably in the low 70s, so it's going to be a very nice night. It's we've had some pretty muggy nights in playing football, but you expect that in September in Texas. But tonight, it's starting to feel a little like football weather. Captain's still getting instructions from the man in the white hat as we are at Golden Dragon Stadium. First time we've been here since, I think, 2021. Added a visitor's press box, which you guys are in right now, and they toss the coin. And
the visitor press box, I will say, is nice. The only thing would be if we had internet access.
Some internet access.
Yeah, some internet access over here would be fantastic.
Yes. Interesting, when I was talking to the head person up there trying to find it, I said, what's the Wi-Fi? I said, I don't know. I mean,
that's probably not a good thing.
No, I really can't go any further past that right there. So Jacksonville will be going from left to right on your screen here on JISDlive.com. Glad you're with us here in Nacogdoches as district play starts tonight. The 3-1 Golden Dragons against the Fighting Indians of Jacksonville. Fighting Indians struggling right now, trying to figure out who they are as a football team. New staff, and it's a work in progress. Let's just say that.
It is, and at 0-4, Coach Stevenson is very fired up and still very excited about the direction this team is going.
And he's in the direction of the program. Last night, the freshmen moved their record to 5-0 as they just demolished Nacogdoches' freshmen 47-14. JV lost 21-6. Lots of improvement on the varsity as well. So, yeah, you're right, Coach Stevenson. I haven't really been around him when he wasn't fired up about this program.
That's true. That's true. I think he was fired up before he even got here.
Yeah, he was. We're set to go here. First district game, Jacksonville versus Nacogdoches. And here's Ryan Travis.
Joan Martinez going to get us underway in NAC. This one's going to be fielded by Jordan McGowan on the far side of the field. He's wrapped up about the 30 and brought down. So Jacksonville will start the game 1st and 10 with the ball at about their own 30-yard line.
So I mentioned they'll get Alex Polk back. Polk coming into the ball game, 179 yards rushing in 3 ball games. Missing week 4 last week with a back injury that he's healed up from. Of course, Jordan McGowan came in, and boy, he was quite a breath of fresh air, getting a nice game, a little over 57 yards rushing against Athens. So he's going to start the game. Will McGowan in the backfield. Looks like a little pistol formation with Ben Bolton, the junior quarterback for Jacksonville.
One receiver each way to start this drive. Ben gets this one out. This is Hicks on the reception. Going to pick up a couple.
I think that's Hicks's first, maybe second catch for his junior year. Coming out of the H-back position. Leading receiver for Jacksonville, number 88, Jaqueline Holman, coming into the ball game, a sophomore.
Y'all may have already talked about this, but before this next snap, Jacksonville going white over gold.
Yeah, good
it's
look.
A sharp look.
We've not had time to get into that yet. McGowan trying to go to his left, immediately cuts back right, finds a little bit of a crease there, but it's going to be 3rd and about 6.
Yep, great decision by Jordan right there. Nothing there on that left side, boy. You've got the leading tackler for Nacogdoches is number 8, Landon Sherrard. 57 tackles in 4 games.
That's a lot through 4.
It is.
It's a lot through 4.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on pace for, almost 200 tackles on the season? That's crazy.
So 3rd and 6 for Jacksonville on this opening drive of the ball game.
Bolton going to fake the handoff to Polk.
I slipped and fell.
Yes, intended
Receiver.
for Jaquaylin Holman, just kind of slipped trying to come out of that break, and incomplete, and Jackson will bring on the punting unit.
Like the play call right there, Jaquaylin went down and went to the first of the sticks so he could get the first down, make the catch. If you get some more yards, great. And when he made his cut to turn around, he falls. Ball sails over his head, and fortunately, Nacogdoches didn't have a guy there to pick that off. So Jacksonville will punt the football. They go 3 and out, something we talked about, a key to the game Jacksonville cannot do, and they did it. Fall. No call. Well, that's a good try by Tavera.
Yeah,
He got bumped a little bit, and nice acting job, but doesn't get the call.
No, there were a couple guys that were down back there as well. So punt gets them out across midfield, but Nacogdoches is going to take over 1st and 10 with really good field position to start this drive.
So the quarterback is freshman Jalen Garrett, 6 foot, 175-pounder, 1,200 yards, 12:04 to be exact in the first 4 ball games. Was not expected to be the starting quarterback as a freshman, but here he is, and he's done a heck of a job.
Man in motion is R.J. Whitaker. A handoff going to go to number 88, Michael Lockett on the reverse, and Jacksonville wraps him up in the backfield. A pretty good loss, going to be about a loss of 6.
Malik Massenberg coming off the edge did a nice job just keeping his eye, staying home and seeing the play develop, and Lockett, their big 6'3" receiver, Massenberg was all over him for a big loss.
Yeah, great play there from Malik Massenberg. Jacksonville jumps early. They're going to have a free play. Garrett's going to throw this one down the sideline and trying to find Micah Lockett. It's going to be incomplete, but after the big sack, there should be some yardage movement back this way for the Dragons.
And you may have 2 penalties because it was a free play, and Kenyon Tilley was covering Lockett, the big receiver, and Jacksonville's definitely offsides, but then it was a free play. You still play it, and there was a flag thrown deep in the secondary, I thought, because Coach.
Yeah, it looks like there's one about the 40.
Yeah, Coach Stevenson was saying that it was not a catchable ball. I have to agree with him. That was way over both of their heads. Kenyon Tilley stayed right with Lockett. So the official's still talking about it right here.
Offsides against Jacksonville is declined. Pass interference against Jacksonville is accepted.
Yep, they're gonna call the pass interference.
Wow.
And they're gonna mark it off there from the line of scrimmage.
That's a pretty soft pass interference call.
Yeah, very. I mean, I thought Lockett was just kind of lunging for the ball, and he fell. I didn't see much contact. So it's
I didn't see hardly any contact.
Yeah. So that's going to put the ball at Jacksonville's 45, first down for Nac.
And I thought the official on the far side that threw the flag, or at least picked it up, had called holding, which would have made a little more sense than pass interference.
Yeah, 15-yard penalty, that's not interference, that's 10. Oh, good play there by Jacksonville's number 74, the big sophomore.
Zayden Polk making the tackle.
Great penetration by Paul. That's what he's done a heck of a job in his first year in the varsity, is just getting up the field, not getting tangled up, gets off his block well, gets into the gap, makes the tackle.
Yeah, and I think they gave him about half a yard there. So 2nd and about 10 still. Garrett dropping back, not much room, finds a hole up the middle.
Oh, he's over the line of scrimmage.
Lets that one go. It's going to be.
That's a freshman mistake there. Definitely over the line of scrimmage. I mean, he threw that football about the 43-yard line, and the line of scrimmage is at the 40, 44. Coach Stevenson, that's what he's asking for.
Did you hear him?
Yeah.
He said, I finally got a call. They've been hard to come by this season so far for Jacksonville for sure.
I'm sorry, but one of those I-seeing dogs could have called that one. I mean, he was well past the line of scrimmage, so that's what the call is. Illegal forward pass is going to be a loss of down. So that's a break for Jacksonville as the Indians will force a 3rd down and 10. Well, let's see after they mark the penalty. No, it's going to be 3rd and 15. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down and 15.
See, they look at the trips over here, almost quads. A lot of coverage here for Jacksonville needed.
Garrett drops back, looking to his right, trying to fire this one downfield for Lockett. He makes the catch inside the Jacksonville 20-yard line.
That's what Coach Stevenson said. The freshman quarterback just takes it and just slings it up and lets Lockett stretch out there from his 6'4" position, height, and gets the 1st down. 3rd and 15 conversion. They're going hurry up here.
Garrett quickly going to look for Lockett again, this time in the corner of the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown.
Just a huge mismatch over there for Jacksonville, and I'm not sure that's not a mismatch for Deion Sanders when he was in his prime. Lockett can go up and get it. I mean, he's 6'4", state high jump champion.
State high jump champion.
And Kenyon Tilley, about 5'7", maybe. That's a mismatch. And boy, Nacogdoches spotted it quickly, and they're on the board.
Joan Martinez on to attempt the extra point. Extra points brought to you by our friends at Neighbors Coffee, and this one is up and good. So with 8:49 remaining in the first quarter, Nacogdoches takes a 7-0 lead. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
Huge thanks to this week's team meal sponsor, McDonald's. Thank you for your valued support of Jacksonville athletics.
At the South Jackson Dairy Queen, every day is a treat. Cool off with your favorite blizzard, celebrate big with our famous ice cream cakes, and stop in to see the friendly staff who make every visit special. Dairy Queen, where happy tastes good.
Life insurance that meets your needs now for when they need it most. With help from your State Farm agent.
Call State Farm agent Jeremy Harmel in Jacksonville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a quote today.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. Nacogdoches takes a 7-0 lead over Jacksonville with 8:49 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, I want to correct myself. That wasn't Kenyon Tilley over there getting worked on. That was C.J. Crockett, Jacksonville's junior cornerback, who's got his hands full over there with Micah Lockett. Big fella's got 3 big catches already, well, 2 big catches, and had the pass interference that got it. So here's the kickoff.
Martinez going to boot this one deep right. It's going to be fielded by Jordan McGowan about the Jacksonville 20, and there is not much room for the return for Jordan McGowan. Gets it across the 25 out to about the 27. And Jacksonville will take over 1st down and 10 to start their second drive of the game.
Well, coming into the ball game, it's a different team than Jacksonville has seen all year long. When you have a passing offense with 1,200 yards through 4 ball games and about 400 yards total rushing through those 4 ball games. So Jacksonville's been playing teams like Center and Henderson that they just ran the ball right at you. And this is a team tonight that's going to really challenge Jacksonville's secondary, Nacogdoches, with the way they throw the football and the kind of receivers they have. So Polk checks in, his first action since week 3.
Bolton going to quickly flip this one out for Bubba Suarez. Mosley, not much room to run there. Going to pick up about 5.
So Searles checks in, Massingberg checks in. Here comes McGowan after picking up about 5 yards on that little quick hitch pass. Little screen, almost like a running play. Keeps you from getting too far behind the change. That's what Jacksonville's had a problem with this year. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 11. You want to get those pop 5 yards on that 1st down.
So 2nd down and 5. Bolton look to his right. Now going to reverse it all the way across the field. Going to be near first down yardage. I think they're going to mark him about a yard or two short.
Yeah, if he would have just kept going north and south, when he started going sideways, guy came in and just took his legs out and he flew through the air. And that's what kept him from getting the first down, was that tackle. He had it if he just nosed up forward.
3rd down and 2, handoff going to go to Polk up the middle.
That's Searles, I think. Sorry, guys.
The 26 and 28 is really tough to see from the press box.
Just like a minute ago, I was saying Kenyon.
Searles. Yeah, that's Searles.
The 3 and the 9 that I was getting wrong on the defense.
No gain on the play. Jacksonville trying to move quickly. Bolton, little tush-push action.
Looks like he got
Gets
it.
the first down. Big EAG Ford first down on this second drive for the Indians.
How about that call? We haven't seen that this year. Of course, it's district play, man. You got to go. You had 4th down and short. And Searles will check out. It'll be McGowan checking in as Bolton, the junior quarterback, picks up Jacksonville's first EAG Ford first down.
And that was an important one.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to punt the ball. You don't want to go 3 and out 2 times in a row. You needed that first down.
Bolton quickly going to find Suarez Mosley, met behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a pretty big loss here.
Got to get that block right there. Jordan Castle at receiver. You got to keep that guy off of Suarez Mosley. Of course, the ball's in the air, and it was coming, so I'm not sure.
And it was a little high on the throw.
Yep,
that ball's got to get there quick.
And I'm not sure that Castle can block that guy while the ball was in the air like that. So he may have done the right thing by holding off on the block. Nevertheless, it's a loss of about 4 yards, 2nd and 14. Oh, they should have snapped it. Free play.
I think it still might be a free play. This one's going to be picked off the hands of Jaquaylin Holman.
Ouch. He just went right off his hands, but do we have offsides? We do. Jacksonville's going to catch a big break. Jaquaylin Holman has got to make that catch right there. Great throw by Ben Bolton. He waited for Jaquaylin to clear the linebacker area coming across, and right when he got in front of the safety, delivered a perfect strike to him, and Jaquaylin just bounced off his hands. So it's going to be Jacksonville maintaining possession, no interception.
Yeah, the defensive line for Nacogdoches moved early, and we didn't snap it, and they kind of just stayed in an offside position. I guess maybe thinking that it was going to get called.
Yeah, you're not number 7. You can't hide. I mean, you're offsides.
Bolton able to corral the snap, trying to flip this one.
That is dangerous.
Out.
That's McGowan. Boy, that is very dangerous. I mean, McCowan, he read the defensive end right there, and the defensive end stayed with him and kind of just squatted. But the corner came up and was all over McGowan, and that wasn't that was like a shuffle pass. And fortunately, it hit McGowan right in the chest.
Yeah, and the 5 yards that they just got off the penalty, they lose once again. So it's going to be 3rd down at about 14. Yeah, that's a dangerous play. That's an easy one that defender picks that off and takes it in for 6 because there's nobody in front of him.
Offensively, Jacksonville just struggling with any kind of extension of their plays, and they're going to have to call a timeout right here.
Yeah, they'll take a timeout, and we'll take it. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live. Since 1953, Hubert Glass Oil has been servicing the Texas market with the finest quality fuels and lubricants. Each batch is crafted with precision and quality tested by our in-house lab. Whether you're on the road, on the farm, or on the job, we have the right product for your needs.
This glorious Whataburger is yours. A few minutes ago, it didn't even exist. Why? Because every Whataburger is 100% fresh beef and made to order. That means we didn't start cooking it until this exact moment, right here, when you ordered it into existence. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome back. 5:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Coming out of the timeout, Jacksonville's 3rd down and 14. Bolton gets the snap. No time.
There he is.
And he is sacked. That is Caden Thomas.
Caden Thomas, a sophomore, 6'1", 235, a guy that we know about. We talked about. He started last year as a freshman. He's a dude. And Jacksonville did get one first down, but just couldn't keep anything going. So it's going to be Tavera coming on to punt. He'll be standing on his own 15. And unless he gets a real boomer here, Knack, with any kind of return, will get pretty decent field position, leading 7-0 as we've just gone under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, and I guess Knack's been watching some film. They think we're a little slow, so they are bringing the house tonight after Davian Tavera. This one is going to be fielded just across midfield by Jaden Ard.
Oh, yeah, you're exactly right, Ryan. They watched film, and they've come both punts. They've come so close to blocking them. So, again, 49-yard line. Great job by Tavera getting the snap, getting the punt off quickly. But it's going to give Knack another short field here at the 49. Yeah, what I was saying in that previous play, Jackson was just offensively, guys, they're just having a hard time getting – they're making the plays, the catches. They're just not getting any extension, yardage upfield.
Garrett going to fire this one down the right side, looking for Lockett. It's going to be actually that's not intended for Lockett. That's intended for Kenyon Page on the far side. But I think they're going to get C.J. Crockett for a hold.
I don't know.
Or pass interference.
But Page put his arms around him. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to see that again. But
yeah,
did you notice Page just put his arm around Crockett?
Yeah.
They called it on Jacksonville.
That call just does not go the defense's way most of the time.
No, it doesn't. I mean, they're just running straight go routes. That's all they're doing. They're just sending Page, Lockett, go straight, and it's like schoolyard. You go straight down the field, I'm just going to throw it up, and you go get it. Mono on mono. I mean, Jacksonville's going to have – they're playing a hard cover one right now. Look at that. We're deep safety's almost at a linebacker position.
Garrett forced out of the pocket, scrambles to his left, fires this one downfield, trying to find Lockett, pass incomplete.
Hit him in the chest.
Some good coverage there from Jaquaylin Holman.
I think the ball got tipped when it came out of the quarterback, Jalen Garrett's hand, and it was kind of a wobbly ducker, but it actually hit Lockett. Jacksonville defending deep, Jaquaylin Holman doing double duty at the corner position. But, I mean, you look at Jacksonville's defense right now, they're not playing like they're playing a team that throws the ball deep. They're playing tight coverage.
Garrett going to hand this one off. Up the middle goes Trey Page, who's their workhorse back, leads the team in carries so far this season. He's going to pick up about 5. It'll be third down for the Dragons. Two receivers left, one right for Nacogdoches. Garrett, hard count here, going to check with the coaches. Page shifts sides. Garrett now going to fire this one down the far side of the field for Kenyon Page, who makes the grab and moves the ball inside the Jacksonville 5.
No answer by Jacksonville. They just don't have anybody that can go up and contend with those passes. I mean, that was Kenyon Tilley there. C.J. Crockett checked out. Now they're picking on Tilley. And it's just a height disadvantage. It's just a physical thing, guys.
Nacogdoches moving quickly. Handoff to Trey Page up the middle. Pile still moving. They're finally going to mark him just short of the goal line.
So if you're wondering, what can Jacksonville do in that situation? I mean, there's not a lot you can do when 2 6'3", 6'4" guys. They just can go up and high point the catch, and you're going against 5'7" corners. It's just a physical mismatch. All the defenders can do is interfere with them.
Garrett going to hand this one off once again.
Touchdown.
And Page is in for the touchdown.
Trey Page, the leading ball carrier for Nacogdoches, gets the second score for the Golden Dragons at the 3:15 mark of this first quarter. So this is exactly what Nacogdoches wanted to do. They wanted to throw the football as they have the previous 4 games. I'm not saying they did this especially for Jacksonville, but they've had so much success throwing. Well, they've come out throwing in this first quarter against the Fighting Indians.
They have Martinez in to attempt the extra point. Extra point is brought to you by our friends at Neighbors Coffee, and this one is up and good. That makes this a 14-0 game. Nacogdoches leads Jacksonville with 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
When we say we're with you, we mean we're with you for all of it. For the first steps, your third act, for the little wonders and big changes. We're with you for what if, and for making the what if happen. At Austin Bank, we help you up when you fall, cheer you on when you succeed, and stand with you for the rest. Austin Bank, with you for good.
Martinez has this one teed up to kick away for the Dragons. 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. Nacogdoches leads Jacksonville 14-0. This one's fielded by McGowan, trying to make a move down the sideline and forced out of bounds just outside the Jacksonville 30-yard line.
So if you're Jacksonville, don't panic. You're down 14-0 in the first. Plenty of time. Just keep doing what your offensive coordinator, Brian King, calls for. But do your job. Catch the ball when it hits you in the hands. Get your block. Do your assignment. Sounds pretty basic. I know.
It does, but
But
fundamentals are
it's
what win football games a lot of the time.
Everybody does their job. You're going to have a good opportunity to make some good plays.
Coming out to start their third possession now. McGowan joins Ben Bolton in the backfield, and Jacksonville's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right for the Indians. Bolton looking to his left, fires. This one is caught by Jalen Franklin, who's immediately wrapped up, and there is a flag that came in.
Well, Jalen bobbled that, and then he was able to gather it in after the bobble, and that allowed the defense to catch up to him. He makes the catch initially. He may get up and get 5-6 yards, but Jacksonville's got a few bobbles tonight. Not catching, ball hitting him in the hands. Ben's delivering the football. The receivers, they need to get on those jugs machines. So Jalen Franklin will check out, or actually he will split out near toward the sideline, as Jacksonville will have trips right. Officials still talking about the flag.
Trying to figure out what the flag is.
I don't know what they're calling here. There's no gain. They're going to give Franklin the line of scrimmage after the catch. What is the call, ref? Come on. Is that a sideline warning? Unsportsmanlike conduct. That's a strange signal. Did you see him do his wrist like that? I have not seen it like that before. You put your fists out and you kind of do the wave and everything. Hit his. That's a different signal, man. I didn't know what that was.
Was that a spot foul?
Apparently, because
it's
an automatic.
You get an automatic first down, but you only gained 5 yards.
That's it.
Trips right. McGowan going to get the handoff, trying to find some room to run. Able to break one tackle, now trying to get to the sideline. And he's going to lose a yard or two on the play as Jaden Ard came in.
Got away from Jabran rushing at first. It was about to be about a 5-6 yard loss as rushing the 6'3", 205-pound linebacker for Nac got in, and Jordan, about $160, fights him off and is able to turn the edge, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage, lost for about a yard. Well, there's nothing, I'm talking about zero between the tackles so far on this Nac defense.
Jordan Castle, the man in motion. Bolton going to fire down the sideline, trying to find Castle.
Castle was out of bounds. Ben threw another great ball. I mean, if he ran out of bounds and wasn't looking back, he must have got bumped out. I don't think he'd run out intentionally, Castle. But when the ball was coming down, he was standing in the white part of the sideline. Incomplete.
So 3rd down and 12. Bolton fires to the near sideline. It's tipped, and Haddon Hicks able to bring it down.
Interesting. That was intended for Franklin, who dropped the ball again and just kind of tipped it. Maybe his arm got hit, but Hicks makes the catch, his 2nd of the ball game, and gets up the field, but not enough for the 1st down. And we'll see.
Davian out for his 3rd punt.
Davian Tavera. They're coming up the middle.
Yes, they are. Davian able to boot this one away. This one to the near sideline is going to land about the 36-yard line, and it's finally –
What's he doing?
I don't know. It's finally stopped by Samadric. I think Samadric was trying to keep it from bouncing back in Nacogdoches' favor, and I don't know if he couldn't bring it down or what.
Well, once you make contact the first time, you don't need to be – you don't have to die for it. It's over. I mean, you made contact already. So.
Yeah.
So Nac, with their 3rd possession, they've scored on their first 2 possessions. As the Fighting Indians continuing to struggle offensively. This is the worst field position of the 3 drives Nac has had tonight. First 2 started inside Jacksonville's 50 on that side of the field. Not
empty backfield for Garrett. Looking to fire this one downfield.
Good
this
job.
One out of reach of Joel Jones.
Well, it was out of reach. Suarez Mosley timing it perfectly, coming over the top, tipping it as Joel Jones looked like he was going to come down with that. He was running in what I call an outside seam route, coming across the field, running almost like a post, but he was going up the hashes. Boy, nice play by Suarez Mosley, tipping it away. 2nd and 10 now for Nac. 1 minute to go in the first.
2 receivers right, 1 left for the Dragons. Page in the backfield with Garrett. He will get the handoff.
Oh, nice
and there's
job.
Nothing there for Trey Page. Excellent job by Mario.
Mario and Elijah, the 2 leading tacklers, coming into the ball game. Heck of a job. Victor Chavez also in on the tackle. It's a big play here for Jacksonville defensively.
It is. Incompletion on 1st down, loss of 2 on that play.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd down and 12.
I mean,
Jacksonville's defense.
Do we know what's coming here?
Oh, yeah. But Jacksonville's defense, if they can get a stop here, that would be huge.
I mean, I think we know what's coming.
Garrett looking to his right, going to fire this one downfield, finds Micah Lockett with lots of room to run, and he will score.
I hate to know what's coming. I mean, Jacksonville is playing tight on their corners. I mean, if you got that kind of a deep threat, man, I'm not sure you should be playing cover 1. It's not exactly like cover 1, and I wouldn't call it exactly press coverage, but they're about 3 yards off the receiver, maybe 4. I'd give a little bit. Give yourself a few more yards. That time, Jaquaylin Holman, the defender, no chance. He got beat deep.
Extra point is up and good. Makes this a 21-0 game. 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class specialists at Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute are experts in caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, taking orthopedic care a step further.
Since 2004, Legends Old Time Burger Cafe has been the home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburgers. Hand-battered chicken strips, chicken fried steak, fries, and onion rings are the best around. Legends, home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburger.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. Martinez has this one teed up to kick away for Nacogdoches. If you need a kick, go get yours from our friends at Neighbors Coffee. This one's going to be a pop-up to the right for McGowan. Once again, fielded about the 20. McGowan trying to find a hole. Able to break one tackle, still making his way to the near sideline, and will be dragged out of bounds at about the Jacksonville 26-yard line.
Man, what a gamer Jordan McGowan is. I mean, he's just a tough kid. That's his 4th kickoff return of the ball game, and he had a good head of steam up. Broke a tackle.
Micah Lockett.
Yeah,
was the one that met him there.
Yeah, broke the tackle, and then Lockett just ran him down. I mean, that's the speed that Nac has side to side, and this is one of the reasons they're 3-1. They've got a lot of talent in their special or in their speed positions. They're skill kids. So it's Polk in the backfield with Bolton for Jacksonville.
Ben finds Haddon Hicks.
3rd catch.
Yeah, pretty good start to the game for Haddon Hicks, and pretty good pickup there on 1st down for Jacksonville.
Throw it to the guy that's going to catch the ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So at the end of the 1st quarter, Nacogdoches leads Jacksonville 21-0. We'll take a short break as they swap ends and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
Call State Farm agent Jeremy Harmel for an auto quote today.
Tonight's game statistics are sponsored by Randy Gorham, CPA. Randy Gorham, CPA, the source for your accounting and income tax.
Welcome back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Nacogdoches leads Jacksonville 21-0, and the Indians have a 2nd down and about 4 after a Haddon Hicks reception to end the 1st quarter. Well, at least I thought we were coming back for the start of 2nd quarter. Maybe they did need a few more seconds to figure this out. There we go. Now we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Bolton fires this one out for Suarez Mosley. Makes a good move past the defender, still working forward, and he will pick up an EAG Ford 1st down.
Good looking move there by Suarez Mosley. I love the way Ben Bolton got that ball out to him quickly. Just swung his hips like a shortstop, turning that double play, got it out to him, and Mosley gets up the field.
And gave Suarez Mosley the time to be able to make that move as well.
Execution right there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Trips left, 1 right on 1st and 10 for the Indians. Handoff. It's going to go to Polk. Fighting for some yardage. I think he'll pick up about 2.
Polk showing that leg strength right there. Again, missed last week. He'll check out. And Caden Boyd will check into the ball game for Jacksonville. Hasn't played since the 2nd scrimmage against Rusk. He's back. And he's going to be in the backfield with Bolton.
2 receivers each way, 2nd down and 8. Bolton going to flip this one out for Hicks once again. And another good chunk of yardage here for Haddon Hicks.
Hicks' 4th catch of the ball game already here. We just started the 2nd quarter. Man.
I mean, he's catching it and picking up some yardage. Keep feeding him. Jacksonville moving quickly, 3rd down and 5. Bolton fires this one over for Jaquaylin Holman. Would have been good for 1st down yardage, but Holman not able to bring that one in.
And he's doing what I've wished that these young receivers would do. He ripped off those gloves. I'm telling you, everybody wants to wear the gloves because they look cool, but if you don't have that feel yet, and he's a sophomore receiver, get rid of the gloves. And that one bounced right off his hands. He just ripped the gloves off.
So 4th down, Jacksonville going to bring on Davian Tavera to punt once again. Good snap back. That one almost blocked. Tavera able to get it away to the near sideline, but it's going to be marked about the Nacogdoches 37-yard line.
Well, Jacksonville is going to have to tighten up that blocking on that punt.
Yeah, R.J. Whitaker was very close to getting that one.
They're going to get one, and they're coming up the middle. I mean, that's where they're coming from. The guys on the edge aren't getting there. It's the guys up the middle. I don't know how that's happening because you have 3 protectors back there. Who's getting by those guys? So here's Nac. They've scored on all 3 of their offensive possessions with the 10:46 in the second quarter. They're up 21-0 over Jacksonville.
Whitaker goes in motion, finds a hole, puts his shoulder down, and he will pick up about 4 on 1st down.
5'8", 180 with a little toss pitch. Counts as a pass for the young quarterback Jalen Garrett when they pitch it like that. I don't think that's right statistically, but they call that a pass. So 2nd down, 6 to go.
2 receivers right. Garrett going to fire this one down the field, trying to find Whitaker. That pass incomplete.
Kenyon Tilley defending and just didn't time his jump right there. Fortunately, Nac didn't catch that. That was R.J. Whitaker, the 2nd leading receiver for the Golden Dragons. That ball kind of went through his hands because Kenyon Tilley jumped up and he missed it because he jumped too soon. Garrett gets a lot of air under the ball. Have you noticed that? I mean, it's like a punt coming down.
He's throwing that thing up there for his receivers to go get. Garrett, once again, getting the snap, trying to find someone to throw the ball to, escapes out of the pocket, fires. I think that was intended for Micah Lockett.
Yeah, it was.
And incomplete, so that will be 4th down now for the Dragons.
Micah Spencer for Jacksonville, the sophomore, did a nice job getting over and forcing Lockett to the sideline, and the ball overthrown just a little bit to where Lockett couldn't get it. Nacogdoches on 4th down.
Yeah, they'll keep their offense on the field.
Yeah.
I know Garrett has some punts, so I think they do quick kick it some, but we'll see what they decide to do.
Oh, my gosh.
Trying to get Jacksonville to jump off sides. This one fired downfield, but flags come in. And
it's not going to be a first down.
It's not going to give him a first down, but it's going to give him a 4th and short.
Watch the ball. I heard that quite a bit last night at the sub-varsity games.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat 4th down.
Well, you're probably going to hear it some more tonight, for sure.
That hard clap. I mean, that's something that you see a lot of NFL quarterbacks that really put that down to an art form.
Yeah,
and it's come down all the way to the high school now. Look at this.
You got to have some situational awareness to and know this is a big down. Do not jump.
Wait. I think Jacksonville called the timeout. They did. Their 2nd.
Jacksonville will take a timeout, and we will take it with them. We're back in just a moment. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live. Since 1953, Hubert Glass Oil has been servicing the Texas market with the finest quality fuels and lubricants. Each batch is crafted with precision and quality tested by our in-house lab. Whether you're on the road, on the farm, or on the job, we have the right product for your needs. Welcome back to Dragon Stadium, 4th and short. And Whitaker on the Wildcat, goes up the middle and picks up the first down for Nacogdoches.
Jacksonville actually got pretty good penetration right there, and they had a shot at Whitaker in the backfield on the edge right there. Just didn't wrap him up. First down, Nac.
Page around the left side.
Way to string it out for Jacksonville. Suarez Mosley on the tackle along with Tilley. Pickup of 2 for Nac.
Second down and 8 for the Dragons. Trips right, 1 left. Garrett going to fire this one downfield. Finds his receiver, picks up the first down, moves inside the Jacksonville 30, and that pass is caught by Zamarian Douglas. Excuse me, that was 81, correct?
Yep,
Yes.
81.
P.J. Rogers.
Yep. Just like a floating post route. He just kind of went down. It wasn't a straight post. He just kind of stopped and got in the area where nobody was there for Jacksonville, and ball delivered nicely by the freshman quarterback, Garrett of Nac. First down at the Jacksonville 28.
First and 10, trips right, 1 left. Once again, Page going to get the handoff, has a hole, slips just inside the Jacksonville 25. Searles was there to meet him.
Mario actually tripped him up before Searles put him down, for the end of play. But I love the penetration there by Mario, second leading tackler for Jacksonville behind Benavides. Comes in and helps his teammate Searles finish him off.
So second down, Garrett scrambling to his left. A huge play, Mario Rodriguez.
It was going to be Mario or it was going to be Malik. One of the two M's right there, as Malik was there and Garrett got away from him, and here comes Mario with a huge sack. Clearly Jacksonville's biggest defensive play of the game. Big loss. So it's second down and about 21. Third and about 21. Well. Where is he? He's on the far side of the field. Lockett. If I'm Suarez Mosley, he's going to have to cheat over. More. Not right there. More.
Garrett going to fire this one downfield.
Nice
Tipped.
job.
Good coverage from Jacksonville's defense.
Well, tell you what made the play right there. What made the play was Chavez. Victor Chavez got in and forced Garrett to get rid of the ball a little bit quicker than he wanted to, and he didn't have the height on the pass, and that allowed Jacksonville to get back and knock it down.
It's going to bring up 4th and about 20.
And that's Crockett back in over at right corner for Jacksonville.
Yeah, some good coverage there from CJ on that one. And it looks like
they're keeping their offense,
is going to go for it. They are keeping their offense on the field.
Yeah, why not? Do it again. Here's the long pass. Look up, fight him. Got to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
And Jacksonville defense gets their first stop of the game.
Good play by CJ Crockett, who's had a rough first half. He was tired of it. Kind of forced. Nice body position by Crockett, forcing Lockett to go out of bounds to make the catch. So Jacksonville gets a stop. First down, offense will take over.
Yeah, and with some decent field position as well.
So it's Boyd, Caden Boyd, still in the backfield with Bolton. He checked in on the last drive. We'll see if the senior, strong runner, see if he gets a catch.
Tight formation here for Jacksonville. Holman, the man in motion. Bolton going to fire this one over for Jaqueline. It is caught.
Uh-oh. Watch it over there. Jaqueline ran over somebody accidentally. Helps him up. That's nice, Jaqueline. He said, excuse me.
Yeah,
so he takes the gloves off, and what happens?
He catches it.
He makes the catch.
That. Look at that.
Gloves are cool. Gloves are cool, kids, but they don't help you make catches.
Yeah, that was a good job from Ben there, getting that one over for Jaqueline.
Got to feel the leather on the hands, man. Nice pickup of 5.
6:51 remaining in the second. Boyd He's going to get the handoff. Pretty good pickup here for Caden Boyd.
See the quick burst. Boyd has great energy, too. I mean, he enjoys the game, and Jacksonville's missed him. So let's see if he can give Jacksonville a little bit of a spark here running the football. You know, Jordan McGowan, I mean, my goodness, he does everything. He's a receiver, running back. He plays defense.
Yeah, Caden Boyd picked up the EAG Ford first down there. So 1st and 10 now for the Indians. 2 receivers each way. Handoff going to go to Boyd once again. Makes a good spin move. Still fighting for some yards. Gets out near the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him. They do. Another EAG Ford first down for Caden Boyd.
See the spark that he brings.
2 good-looking runs to start for Caden Boyd.
Yeah, basically his varsity career. I mean, it's starting in week 5 because he didn't play last year as a junior.
As far as Mosley goes in motion, this one's going to be blown dead.
Procedure.
False start against Jacksonville. There'll be a 5-yard penalty. Brings up first down 15.
Of course, the officials are not mic'd up here, so we don't know. You know, all the other places we've been to have had Wi-Fi, and the officials were mic'd up, but not tonight here at Golden Dragon Stadium.
They're not? I'm pretty sure I can hear it whenever.
That's the PA.
That's the PA?
That's the PA. That's not the official. Because, I mean, the PA is the one that called the penalty, not the official. So 1st and 15 now for Jacksonville.
That trips left, 1 right for the Indians. Bolton going to fake the handoff, fires near side, trying to find Jaqueline Holman. That one incomplete.
Not a good throw by Ben there. Just sailed it over his head. Jaqueline didn't have a chance for that catch.
Yeah, he was trying to come back for it as well.
So 2nd and 15. Again, just getting behind the chains a little bit here. You had a couple first downs right there in a row. Had a little momentum. See if you can pick it back up here.
Caden Boyd's going to be perhaps even more important because Randy Searle's getting worked on by the trainers on the sideline currently.
Good catch. That's a catch. Thank you, Mr. Line Judge. 1 foot in.
Great catch from Bubba Suarez Mosley.
I mean, he laid out, kept 1 foot in and the other foot in the air so it wouldn't be on the white. So Jacksonville's in hurry up here on 3rd down and 5.
Ben. Bad snap. Caden Boyd able to scoop that one up.
That's just not a good snap right there.
No, it was well wide of Ben. It almost.
Well, it was between Ben and Caden.
I'm not sure it didn't hit Caden.
It did. I mean, it was between, and Caden was trying to help, and that's why it was on the ground, and Caden Boyd comes up with it. Just not a good snap. So 4th down. Here comes Suarez Mosley checking in at the inside receiver on 4th and 10.
And Jacksonville keeping the offense on the field, and you kind of have to if you're the Indians. Bolton going to drop back, looking down the sideline, has Suarez Mosley wide open, makes the catch, big EAG Ford first down, and moves Jacksonville inside the 10.
Man, what a great throw by Ben, huh? Just took his time and just floated it.
Absolutely.
Perfect throw.
And a great job from Suarez Mosley creating some space there away from the defender.
So 1st down and goal for Jacksonville at the 9 of Nac. Oh, they're moving. Got to get set. Got to get set, Jacksonville. Oh, actually, it's a timeout. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I thought I saw movement.
That was Nacogdoches taking the timeout as well.
I thought I saw movement. Maybe Jacksonville was reacting to the timeout call. So good.
Absolutely. All right, well, we'll take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
Dr. Westbrook, Dr. Stocks, and their dental team at All Smiles provide a wide range of dental services. This includes cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, implants, and cosmetic dental care. Call and schedule your appointment at 903-586-0741.
I'm Matt Montgomery. For over 40 years, my business has helped people manage their money and organize their financial life. I'm a registered investment advisor with the state of Texas and chartered financial consultant. Whether you need portfolio management or comprehensive financial planning, I can help you. Call me for a free consultation.
Coming out of the Nacogdoches timeout, Jacksonville with the ball inside of the Dragon 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal with 4:44 remaining in the first half. Caden Boyd in the backfield alongside Ben Bolton, one receiver each way for the Tribe. Massenberg and Haddon Hicks moving there before the snap, and Caden Boyd has nowhere to run. Immediately met at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, they'll keep it at the 8-yard line. I said 9 a moment ago. It was actually the 8-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
We forgive you.
Thank you. It won't be the last time. That's a warning.
Bolton gets the snap, fires this one.
That's a touchdown. Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Suarez Mosley on the 8-yard bullet slant from Ben Bolton.
Yeah, what a fantastic pass there. Quick little pass from Ben on the slant.
Kept it away from the corner, low and away, and Suarez scoops it up for the score.
Yeah, fantastic play there for the Indians. Now bringing on KC to attempt the extra point. Extra points brought to you by our friends at Neighbors Coffee, and this one is up and good.
It'll be offsides Nac. They'll decline it. Jacksonville's going to get the extra point.
That makes this game 21-7 with 4:02 remaining in the first half. Take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
At the South Jackson Dairy Queen, every day is a treat. Cool off with your favorite blizzard, celebrate big with our famous ice cream cakes, and stop in to see the friendly staff who make every visit special. Dairy Queen, where happy tastes good.
Tonight's game statistics are sponsored by Randy Gorham, CPA. Randy Gorham, CPA, the source for your accounting and income tax needs since 1984.
When we say we're with you, we mean we're with you for all of it. For the first steps, your third act, for the little wonders and big changes. We're with you for what if, and for making the what if happen. At Austin Bank, we help you up when you fall, cheer you on when you succeed, and stand with you for the rest. Austin Bank, with you for good.
Welcome back. Davian Tavera has this one teed up for Jacksonville. Deep right kick, going to be fielded by Lockett.
Good coverage.
And great coverage for Jacksonville. Keeps Nacogdoches inside of their own 25-yard line.
A little miscommunication there between the call, as Tavera was that was not the kickoff call right there, as Coach Stevenson just reminded him. He gave him the number. Look at Tavera, he's saying, I thought he said 6. He said 4. Nevertheless, Jacksonville recovered nicely and getting down and making the tackle quickly on a Lockett. Great coverage by Jacksonville's kickoff team. Hey, get a stop right here. There's 4 minutes to go basically in the second quarter. How about a 3 and out and get the ball back and have another shot at scoring?
Yeah, that would be huge. That stop on the last drive led to a Jacksonville touchdown. So see what they can do here. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Garrett drops back, looking over the middle. This one well out in front of the receiver. Good coverage there by Makai Spencer for Jacksonville. Incomplete.
Yeah, and Suarez Mosley did a nice job separating from the receiver and going after the ball. I thought the receiver kind of quit on it a little bit, but that was because Mosley was kind of screening him away from the ball. So 2nd and 10 stops the clock with 3:50 here in the second quarter. It's almost like Nac just says, you know what, we don't care if it's 3rd and long, 4th and long. We're just setting up our long play.
Page gets the handoff, goes up the middle.
Mario.
Not much room to run.
Mario and Jordan with the tackle.
Going to pick up about 3. So they'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Get a stop here. Have a shot at getting the ball back. Watch the big pass. Here it comes. Got him. Yes.
Fantastic pursuit from the Jacksonville defensive line. And Jalen Garrett.
Harrison Penn comes in there. His first action since the center game.
And the first sack of the game on Jalen Garrett as well.
Wow.
That was a huge stop.
Hey, Coach Stevenson said, you heard him inside the huddle. He said, we think we can put some pressure on this freshman quarterback. Yeah, he's thrown for 1,200 yards in 4 ball games. I know that, but
and he started out throwing for quite a few tonight.
He sure did.
The last 2 drives have been
pressure on him.
A lot of pressure.
So McGowan drops back deep to receive Knac's first punt of the evening.
Yeah, this will be Jose Mendoza, I believe, into punt.
Kai almost hit him in the back. Didn't know where the ball was. Spencer gets out of the way, and Jacksonville's going to get the short field now.
They are. They have very good field position to start this drive at the Nacogdoches 44.
We got procedure on Nac. This is an interesting call for Jacksonville here. Do you make them punt it again?
I think no.
I don't. I just take the ball right here. So many things bad can happen with punts.
Yeah, and you've got such good field position. The last thing you want is like a roughing the punter call or something that ends
Jacksonville,
up.
by the way, you saw Jacksonville was bringing them, it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some pressure there on the punter.
But they took good angles.
But, you're starting with good enough field position here. I think you just take the ball.
Yeah, you got 2:33 remaining. You got 1 timeout in your hip pocket. You've burned 2 of them.
I think if you were on the opposite side of the 50, you maybe say punt it again, back them up, punt it again, but you're going to have really good field position. You just had a great drive. I think you just go ahead and lock this one in where it is at the Nacogdoches 44. So 1st and 10 for the Indians. Boyd going to get the handoff on 1st down, trying to find some room to run. Will be brought down by Landon Sherrard behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line has got to hold their block. They're just letting Nat get off of it too easy. And if you can just give Caden Boyd a little bit of room right there, he was trying to get behind Josiah Wallace, the junior offensive left tackle for Jacksonville, and Wallace just couldn't hold his block. Nac's a really strong football team, especially in the defensive line, one of their strongest suits of the game. So now Jacksonville looks like
going to take it down to the 2-minute timeout.
Yep.
I think they actually let the clock run a little too far, so they'll probably reset that back to 2 minutes.
That's an easy reset right there.
Yeah. So at the 2-minute timeout here in the first half, Nacogdoches leads Jacksonville 21-7, but the Indians are driving. Take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Jeremy Harmel in Jacksonville today.
Ready to hit the road in a brand new Ford? From dependable trucks to family-friendly SUVs, we've got the right ride for every road ahead. Drive home today with unbeatable savings and award-winning service, only at EAG Ford Jacksonville, your hometown Ford dealer.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium after the 2-minute timeout. Are they not going to reset the clock back to 2 minutes?
Come on.
Bolton fires this one to the near sideline. Incomplete, intended for Jaquaylin Holman.
Not a good pass that time by Ben. Either that or Jaquaylin just didn't cut his route short enough because Ben threw it at a spot, and it was way short of where Jaquaylin was.
You're not sure on this 2-minute
timeout.
It's not when the referees blow the whistle. If there was a play in progress,
that's different.
It's fine and you stop it, but it should have just reset back to 2 minutes.
Well, you heard me, and
Coach Stevenson asked something about it.
No, Coach Stevenson said, I want to know that too. Oh, gosh. Big number 7, there he is.
Big number 7, Caden Thomas. Going to sack Ben.
Jacksonville's going to have to burn their last time out.
Yeah, had such good field position, and now you're on the opposite side of the 50 that you started.
Yeah, Ben wanted to throw that ball right there, but let's take a break and we'll come back after the timeout.
Huge thanks to this week's team meal sponsor, McDonald's. Thank you for your valued support of Jacksonville athletics.
At the South Jackson Dairy Queen, every day is a treat. Cool off with your favorite blizzard, celebrate big with our famous ice cream cakes, and stop in to see the friendly staff who make every visit special. Dairy Queen, where happy tastes good.
Life insurance that meets your needs now for when they need it most. With help from your State Farm agent.
Call State Farm agent Jeremy Harmel in Jacksonville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a quote today.
Welcome back. After Jacksonville takes their timeout, it is 4th down and 20, 1:39 remaining.
You got to punt this.
And Davian Tavera is going to punt this one away.
Get rid of it. Oh, man, that's close.
It was very close. Davian able to angle this one over to the near sideline. Takes a good Jacksonville bounce, and it's going to be down to about the 15.
That's a way to let it roll. Good job. Toby Simpson, the deep snapper, down there to put it down. So Jacksonville. So you guys say that the play stopped before the 2-minute warning, because the chain gang just told me that he said, hey, on the 2-minute thing, you heard us talking about it, heard me talking about it. He said it was at 1:52 when the play ended. I went, huh? Okay, thank you.
We were walking over to the sideline at 1:58.
I mean, I thought the play ended about 2:01.
The play ended, and we stood there for 5 or 10 seconds and took it to the 2-minute warning, and they let another 8 seconds run off.
Moot point. Here we go. Oh, no.
Jacksonville jumps. Garrett in the end zone. Jacksonville's going to recover it for a touchdown, but they're offsides.
No, Jacksonville did not recover.
They did not actually recover it. How do you not come up with that one?
I don't know. That was an easy one, man. It doesn't matter. I mean, the play was –
it doesn't matter one way or another.
You just want to make sure that they don't get a free play.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And Monte Stevenson is just letting his defense have it. That's the third or fourth time tonight that the hard count has worked on the defense. It's not that hard. Watch the ball. That's all he's telling them. I mean, this is just stuff that you just got to get in the habit of doing.
Garrett going to fire this one downfield, intended for Micah Lockett. He makes the grab, breaks the tackle as Jalen Franklin tried to bring him down, and he is still on his feet and pushes it inside the Jacksonville 15.
Man, the worst thing that could have happened just happened. Knack flips the field. Jacksonville goes 3 and out when it was 21-7, and now the Dragons within striking distance to get a touchdown back that they gave Jacksonville a moment ago. Man, what a turnaround.
Garrett firing this one into the corner of the end zone.
That's a push-off on the offense, no call. Wait a minute, what was that?
They threw a flag right
what
at the end
flag
of that
is
play.
that? I mean, I thought Lockett pushed off on that one.
That was Kenyon Page, over on that far side.
I think he pushed off, unless they're going to.
I don't.
I mean, look like it's going to call holding on Jacksonville.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
That'll be half the distance to the goal and an automatic Dragon first down. First and goal, Dragons.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
I mean, they're both over there pushing.
They're both
on each
fighting
other.
on each other.
For it.
They're fighting for it, and then at the last, I think that if he would have caught that for a touchdown, the guy's not going to throw the flag.
Probably not.
There's that.
Jacksonville looks like they moved early again. Free play here for the Dragons. This pass intended for Micah Lockett, incomplete. But there are flags that come in.
Offsides. Guys, this is getting frustrating. I mean, I'm not sure that our coaching staff can do much more than what they're doing telling the players to watch the football. You just cock your head or you turn your eyes and you look and you see the ball and you don't do anything till that ball moves. How hard is that?
Even if you move a little bit late,
I know
do not jump off sides.
Yes.
So now we're going to have Whitaker in with the Wildcat, gets the direct snap. Jacksonville trying to stop him just short of the goal line, and it looks like they will mark him at about the half-yard line.
Number 2, RJ Whitaker on the carry. He's brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal.
This is going to be
They
Whitaker on the direct snap again.
Yeah, you got him again. They're going to have to talk timeout right here. Hey, easy, don't push. Okay, 10 seconds to go, and Nac lost about 1.5 yards on that. It's going to be between the 2 and the 3. They're going to use their last timeout. We'll take a break and come back and see if Jacksonville can stop this Nac score here with 10 seconds remaining in the second.
Ready to hit the road in a brand new Ford? From dependable trucks to family-friendly SUVs, we've got the right ride for every road ahead. Drive home today with unbeatable savings and award-winning service, only at EAG Ford Jacksonville, your hometown Ford dealer.
Tonight's game statistics are sponsored by Randy Gorham, CPA. Randy Gorham, CPA, the source for your accounting and income tax needs since 1984. Since 2004, Legends Old Time Burger Cafe has been the home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburgers. Hand-battered chicken strips, chicken fried steak, fries, and onion rings are the best around. Legends, home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburger.
When we say we're with you, we mean we're with you for all of it. For the first steps, your third act, for the little wonders and big changes. We're with you for whatever.
Welcome back. Nacogdoches with a 3rd down and goal. 10 seconds remaining in the first half. And Garrett comes back into the game. They find Micah Lockett for the touchdown.
Lockett came in motion, and he took about 5 steps, turned around, sprinted back out, and Jalen Franklin, Jacksonville's corner, they put him in. He's 6'4", Franklin of Jacksonville is, thinking, well, we'll try to get the height advantage back because they're about even. And touchdown, his 4th of the game. Closing in on 200 yards of receiving is Lockett in the first half.
Martinez in to attempt the extra point. Extra points brought to you by our friends at Neighbors Coffee, and this one is up and good. Makes this a 28-7 game with 6 seconds remaining in the first half. Take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
Dr. Darwin Dar and his staff at Dar Chiropractic specialize in family chiropractic care, exercise rehab, digital x-rays, nutrition and weight loss programs, decompression, and chiropractic wellness care. Located down the street from the Tomato Bowl, Dar Chiropractic. They can help you feel better. Dr. Westbrook, Dr. Stocks, and their dental team at All Smiles provide a wide range of dental services. This includes cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, implants, and cosmetic dental care. Call and schedule your appointment at 903-586-0741.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. Nacogdoches takes a 28-7 lead with 6 seconds left in the first half.
Well, that's pretty deflating when if you're Jacksonville, you have the football, you're down 21-7, you got the ball inside Nac's 50 on their side of the river, Red River there, and you lose yards, then the big play, and man, now they had 3 scores. Pretty big turnaround right there. That's painful.
Yeah, Joan Martinez going to squib this one up the middle. It's fielded
Sally
by C.J. Sally, and Jacksonville will have 3 seconds to run one play before we go into halftime.
Fans, stay with us. We'll have our All Smiles halftime interview with head coach Monte Stevens and get his thoughts on the first half. And, of course, we'll have the Whataburger halftime report Stats sponsored by Randy Gorham, but first we'll have the Cherokee Charmers will be performing, Majorettes, and also the award-winning JHS High School Band under the direction of Donnie Barrier. So stay with us for the Whataburger halftime show coming up here in just a few seconds.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, just a reminder, we are hotspotting from a phone tonight for Wi-Fi. So far, it looks like it's been pretty solid for the most part here in the first half, but if you experience some buffering or something, just bear with us. This pass from Bolton incomplete. Lots of pressure there as Nacogdoches jumped off sides, so there should be one more play, right?
Yeah, it should be one more play.
An untimed down.
They kind of hit Ben late right there, and I appreciate the way that Caden Boyd came in there to defend his quarterback. But broke up pretty quick. 5-yard penalty on Nac, as you said, Ryan. It should be one more play. Jacksonville looked like they want to take a shot downfield right there, but you notice they moved Caden Boyd back like a safety valve. That may have been a trick to make Nac think that, oh, they're just going to take a knee, but Ben Bolton did not do that. And, Ben threw a little out route right there, and that's dangerous because Nac was playing that pretty tight. So Nac's got the prevent out there, as you notice. They've got everybody back. They'll only rush 3.
Trips left for the Indians. Ben finds Suarez Mosley and has no room to run after he makes the grab, and that will send us to halftime. So at halftime, score Nacogdoches 28, Jacksonville 7.
Stay with us. We'll get head coach Monte Stevenson on the All Smiles halftime interview here in just a moment as he de-headsets. Coach, you had something going right there. It's 21-7. You got the ball on their side of the 50, and, boy, what a turnaround. Their deep passing game is really hurting.
Sure, we knew coming in to have some talented receivers. 88, number 3, they can go. So we're having to adjust this second half to put some more people, more eyes around them to slow them down.
I know how frustrated you are telling the kids to watch the ball. They made you jump a few times, but your offense is starting to kind of click a little bit there in the second quarter. You started to see some good things happening.
Yeah, they are. They got into a rhythm, and again, towards late, we shot ourselves in the foot with that false start. But they're going to come together. They're going to have a good plan. We both are on both sides of the ball, and fight back and get back in this thing.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Head coach Monte Stevenson on the All Smiles halftime interview. Appreciate him doing that each and every week, and All Smiles for sponsoring all of our conversations with Coach Stevenson. It's time for the Whataburger halftime show. We'll start off with the Cherokee Charmers, guys. You want to take a break, Ron, and come back and we'll catch them?
Sure thing.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class specialists at Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute are experts in caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, taking orthopedic care a step further.
Since 2004, Legends Old Time Burger Cafe has been the home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburgers. Hand-battered chicken strips, chicken fried steak, fries, and onion rings are the best around. Legends, home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburger.
Welcome back to the Whataburger halftime report. You make the order, and Whataburger makes it fresh. The Cherokee Charmers have made their way onto the field, and we will watch their halftime presentation, followed by the JHS Majorettes and the Fightin' Indian Band. Matt, I'm going to send it down to you.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. As Ryan just said, let's check out the halftime performance. Right now, it's the Cherokee Charmers.
25-26 school year R, Leslie Molina, Lily Springer, Gabby Apolskis, Melody Scruggs, Sergeant Ann Chaplin, Marlene Rojas, and your head sergeant, Sophia Lozano. Charmer officers from left to right are First Lieutenant Kirsten McDaniel. Senior Lieutenant Kaylee Galvan. Senior Lieutenant Ashton Washburn. And in the center, your captain, Rebecca Orr. Charmer of the week is Esmeralda Sanchez. Staff member of the week is Mrs. Little. Tonight, the Charmers will be performing a palm routine to Bang Bang.
Not sure what's happening technologically here at Golden Dragon Stadium, but it has been a tough night for any kind of technology. My phone's not working. I have no service. The music's not coming on for the Charmers. We don't have Wi-Fi. It's one of those nights. Appreciate you being patient with us as the Charmers continue to wait for the music to come on. Here we go.
The Charmers are under the direction of Cassidy Kingston and Tiffany Alexander. Ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning Cherokee Charmers.
And now, introducing the Jacksonville Indian Majorettes, directed by Brianne G. Your 2025 to 2026 captains are Sophie McNeil, Andrea Tavera, Whirler of the week is Katia Becerra. Watch now as the twirlers perform to Dance Again.
Stand right behind them.
decorated military marching bands in the state of Texas. That classic look.
Another fantastic halftime performance by the Cherokee Charmers, the Jacksonville Twirlers, and, of course, the JHS Band. What a job done by them tonight. Let me get out of the way of the drill team of NAC, sorry. All right, Ryan, I'm going to toss it back up to you and Lee Traylor for the rest of the Whataburger halftime report. Randy Gorham stats, I'm assuming, coming up.
We hope so. Thank you, Matt. Thank you once again for joining us on the Whataburger halftime report. You make it Whataburger makes it fresh, and I think Matt just about blew our eardrums out there, turning off his microphone. Wow, there's a lot of feedback apparently tonight, in addition to some real spotty cell coverage. Once again, if you are just now joining us, hopefully you can hear what we're saying, but we are having some issues, it looks like, once again, with the hotspot going to the computer. So bear with us. Hopefully in the next 7 minutes or however long it takes for Nacogdoches to do their halftime show, maybe it'll get straightened out again somehow. But thank you for joining us on the Whataburger halftime report. We are now going to try to bring you some stats that are brought to us by Randy Gorham, CPA. So, Lee, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for Jacksonville.
Yeah, Ben Bolton, 12 of 17 passing for 97 yards and a touchdown. So Ben's, doing some good work through the air.
Yeah, and, I think we've seen some quick passing from him tonight that we haven't seen through the first 4 games. It's been a big improvement as well.
We have, and that touchdown pass, a beautiful pass to Bubba Suarez-Mosley. We'll talk about his receiving statistics in a second. But on the ground, Jacksonville struggling, 6 carries for 12 yards for Caden Boyd. Those first two, the first one went for 9 and the second one went for 10. And it's been, tough sledding since then for Caden. But he's carried the bulk of the work on the ground. Ben, 4 carries, but -2 yards. And then Jordan McGowan, 3 carries for -6. A carry for no yardage for Randy Searles, and then 1 carry for 2 yards for Alex Polk. Receiving for Jacksonville, 7 catches at 72 yards and a touchdown for Bubba Suarez-Mosley. So the second week in a row that Bubba's had a big game through the air. Last week going over 100 yards with a touchdown against Athens. 4 catches for 21 yards for Haddon Hicks. That's certainly been a new wrinkle to the offense, hitting him on some of those quick passes like you mentioned earlier. And then 1 catch for 4 yards for Jaquaylin Holman.
Yeah, pretty solid first half. I mean, you'd like to have some more points, but it took a little while for Jacksonville to get going on offense. But once they did, there were some bright spots in there. I think adding Haddon Hicks in, getting him in the mix, making some catches, and I mean he had 4 catches on 4 targets. So that's pretty big as well for him being able to catch the ball. And, it doesn't have to be the home run ball. A lot of times what we need to be able to move the chains is just some chunk yardage. You pick up 5 yards here, you pick up 5 yards there. And, that's kind of been the MO, I think, of the Jacksonville offense so far in the first half, is not necessarily a big, deep ball, but trying to find some of those short, quick passes. I mean, one of them led to a touchdown with Bubba Suarez-Mosley. Gets a little quick slant. Ben fires that one in there, and Jacksonville gets on the board in the first half with a touchdown.
And Matt kind of mentioned it at the halftime interview. The Jacksonville offense started clicking there and started moving the ball up and down the field. So we'll see if we can get some more of that in the second half, and Jacksonville's going to need it because Nacogdoches is definitely firing on all cylinders offensively. Jalen Garrett, just 7 of 14 passing, but for 223 yards and 3 touchdowns. So a decent yards per completion average when you complete 7 passes for 223 yards.
Yeah, what is that, like 34 yards a catch?
Yeah, it's right at 30 for sure, just over that. You're right. So and the bulk of that has gone to Micah Lockett. 5 catches for 183 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. So that's 36 yards per catch for Micah Lockett, along of 69. On the ground for the Dragons, Trey Page carrying it the majority of the way for Nacogdoches. 8 carries for 17 yards with a touchdown. And then R.J. Whitaker getting some carries, 3 for 6. Jalen Garrett had 3 carries for 2 yards. And then Michael Lockett getting stopped in the backfield, 1 carry for a 6-yard loss. Also receiving for Nacogdoches, just a couple of catches outside of Michael Lockett. One of those, Kenyon Page, 1 for 25, and then P.J. Rogers, 1 for 15. Yohan Martinez Yohan's been pretty automatic on extra points. So good kicking from the Dragons tonight as well. Add all that up and you get your halftime score.
28-7.
Nacogdoches 28 and Jacksonville 7.
Yeah, and I think we knew coming into this game Michael Lockett was going to be a factor, and so far he definitely has.
Oh yeah,
been
he's definitely a player.
First half, an average 183 yards on 5 catches, I think is what you said. Very impressive stat line from Michael Lockett, and it wasn't a lot of short passes where he's getting some short passes and then making something happen after the fact. A lot of them were just deep balls from Jalen Garrett that Michael Lockett is either going up and getting or is able to get past our defender. And, Jacksonville's secondary has gotten burned quite a few times in the first half, but they're sticking with them for the most part.
They are, yeah.
It is just really hard to out-jump a guy who's like 6'4"
and is a state high jumper.
State high jump champion.
Yeah, so definitely athletic and can play above the rim, and you see that tonight, and that's just a really big ask, especially when he's not the only weapon, and he's definitely had the lion's share of the stats for Nacogdoches tonight. But you've got a player like Kenyon Page across the field on every single offensive snap, and he's a big athletic player in his own right. So it's not like you can just, hey, we're going to put 3 guys and just bracket their state high jumper on every single snap, because they can beat you in other ways. And so we knew this was a good offense. That's pretty easy to see with the statistics they've put up.
Yeah, and Trey Page coming into this game has been their workhorse back. He's had 65 carries for 353 yards, and 8 carries for 17 yards is definitely off his pace for the night. So Jacksonville's interior has done a really good job. But, yeah, the secondary is kind of been the killer on defense when you got guys like Michael Lockett and Kenyon Page that you're going up against. It's just
for sure.
Some tough competition for sure for the Jacksonville secondary. So
yeah, I think defensively, what you would want to see for Jacksonville in the second half is getting some quick pressure defensively, because that's going to definitely knock off that passing game, knock the timing off of that passing game, and just simply not allowing that passing game to develop down the field. Like you mentioned earlier, the vast majority of their passing yards, the production in the passing game, has come from throwing it up, down the field and just letting an athlete make a play. And if you can get some quick pressure against a freshman quarterback and just not allow those plays enough time to develop, that could really, maybe knock off this offense and kind of get them on their back foot. And so, I'd like to see that defensively.
Bit of it towards the end of that second quarter.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's a couple drives there where Jacksonville did a great job defensively, and got off the field. And so that's what we want to see.
Yeah, and you had them backed up. I think the big thing that you want to see from Jacksonville defensively is to clean up the penalties. You jumped off sides 4 or 5 times in the first half. If you can come out and continue to get some pressure on the quarterback like you did at the end of the first half, and you can minimize those mistakes that you're making as well that's costing you yards. I mean, I think, it's 28-7. It was 21-7 with 10 seconds left in the first half. And Jacksonville even had the ball under 2 minutes and just, ultimately goes 3 and out right there. So, it very easily could have gone from being a 28-7 halftime score to a 21-14 halftime score, just based on a couple mistakes there at the end of the first half.
Yeah, definitely deflating, to have Nacogdoches drive down the field there right at the end of the half and punch it in and get a late touchdown. But like you said, this has not been a just kind of uncompetitive game, whatever the correct word is there. But it's been a little bit more of a back and forth game than the score would suggest, and had the opportunity, like you said, late into that first half to be a 1-score game, and Jacksonville kind of running out of steam on that drive, and then Nacogdoches quickly marching it down the field to score definitely makes the score look more lopsided going into half. But Jacksonville has shown they can play with this team, and this is a good Nacogdoches Dragons team. 3-1 coming in with a ton of offensive firepower. So.
Oh yeah, can you imagine Ben having a 6'4" state high jump champion to just throw the ball
up there?
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
mean, you don't even necessarily have to do all that much. You just throw it up there and let him go and make a play on the ball. And that's kind of been the story of the Nacogdoches offense so far in the first half, is throw it up, let Micah go get it.
Yeah, outside of that connection, Jacksonville's they've stopped the running game, and they've done a good job kind of corralling Kenyon Page, who's been really productive this year as well. But they're definitely going to have a plan for Micah Lockett here in the second half, because so far he's been as advertised and has definitely punished Jacksonville down the field in the first half to the tune of 5 catches for 183 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I mean, do you double team him?
I mean, we kind of talked about that. You definitely it's not a given, because they can. They do have other guys that can go out there, but I think you gotta mix it up. You gotta try something. I'm personally in favor of, like I said earlier, manufacture some quick pressures. If you gotta throw more guys on a blitz and do a few zero blitzes every now and then, I mean, they're already punishing you down the field. So throwing some more guys off the edge to just try to get immediate pressure in the freshman quarterback's face, and just kind of see how he responds to that. I would like to see what happens, certainly, if we see some of that in the second half. But yeah, you got to mix it up. You got to try something else, I think, because right now, Micah Lockett, that connection between Garrett and Lockett is just definitely they're making you pay for the plan in the deep secondary in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Nacogdoches band is wrapping up their halftime performance. This has been the halftime statistics brought to you by Randy Gorham CPA on the Whataburger halftime report. We'll take a short break, and while the band finishes up, and rejoin you for the second half of action.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class specialists at Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute are experts in caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, taking orthopedic care a step further.
Since 2004, Legends Old Time Burger Cafe has been the home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburgers. Hand-battered chicken strips, chicken fried steak, fries, and onion rings are the best around. Legends, home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburger.
Call State Farm agent Jeremy Harmel for an auto quote today.
Welcome back to the Whataburger halftime report. Nacogdoches band still on the field finishing their halftime performance. And before I forget about it, let's go ahead and throw it over to a short clip of Hallways featuring JHS Principal Jody Alderetti. If you have not gotten the chance to watch that, it is on the JISD Live YouTube channel. So let's take a look at the clip from Hallways.
What would you say the Hallways will say about our students here?
What I see in the Hallways clip, they're the most amazing kids in the world.
Okay.
And I think that's one of the reasons I'm so glad that you're doing this podcast, is because people hear a lot of times only the bad, or they see the good in athletics or band or those programs that are highlighted. but we have so many interesting students. When people talk about, oh, I'm so worried about the next generation, kids these days. Man, let me tell you about kids these days.
Come on, tell us.
Kids these days are more accepting than I think any generation. I think that they are kinder than any generation. I think that they're more resourceful. They have so many tools at their disposal and know how to use them. I think that I work with these kids every day, and I'm not worried about my future because I know that we've got kids that are going to do great things.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. Both teams have made their way back out of the locker room. Jacksonville able to run through the headdress tunnel once again. And we do have James Traylor joining us once again this week in the press box.
That's JISD Live camera operator James Traylor, who for the second week in a row kind of voluntold to run a camera at the away game. James, this morning you went with the art club and several other groups, and what'd y'all do downtown this morning?
We painted a lot of windows downtown near the Tomato Bowl for Homeco next week. We've got homecoming next week, that's right.
Yeah, we do. We do have homecoming next Friday, back at home in the Tomato Bowl against Hallsville. So how was it this morning decorating downtown?
It was great. We had a good few people come up to us and get all excited for homecoming. I think it was good. Miss Pinkston led all that with the cheer.
Awesome.
It was good.
And you went as part of art club, correct? But there were multiple groups that helped.
It was mostly student council and some cheerleaders that did a lot of the decorating, and then me and one other art club member.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Well, I'm glad you got to take part in the homecoming festivities leading into next week. But we are about to get lined up, so I'm going to put you back to work. Once again, this has been JHS sophomore James Traylor.
Matt, did you get a chance to look at some halftime scores by chance?
I did. White House 11. Mount Pleasant 11, White House nothing.
Whoa.
At halftime. The one that shocked me was the Texas High 13, Hallsville 0 at the half. How about that?
Close game.
Yep, close one. Here's Tavera with the kickoff.
Davian Tavera
onside.
Pumps this one over to the near sideline. It's still alive.
Jacksonville got it.
Jump on it.
On it, baby. That's Suarez Mosley with the No, check that. It is number 27. That is Calvin Brown the third. How about Calvin getting the fumble recovery? Was that a great onside kick by Daniel Tavera?
It took a really good bounce, too, because I'm afraid if that did not hit a Nacogdoches player, it is out of bounds.
I mean, it hit him in the face mask. I mean, Davian just nailed that one.
He sure did.
So Jacksonville gets the football on the onside kick, bouncing down the field to the 28-yard line of Nacogdoches. That's a heck of a way to start.
What a start. It's got to swing the momentum in Jacksonville's favor. Bolton hands this one off to Boyd. Goes up the middle.
Look
still
at
Boyd for yardage.
Good grief, Boyd. What a man.
Caden Boyd.
First down. An EAG Ford first down. There is no reason that play should have gone for 11 yards. No way. I mean, no way. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, got out of that, and just pushed the pile himself down to the 17, 1st and 10, fighting Indians.
Bolton going to fake the handoff. Now looking down for Jaquaylin Holman. That one off the fingertips of Holman, incomplete.
Not a good pass by Ben. Just sailed it.
Just a little high.
Yep, didn't get that front foot down, threw a little bit off his back foot, and it sailed. And I believe Jaquaylin makes that catch for about 7 yards. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Like the play call, first down, get you a quick 7. Just got to get the pass.
Couple guys go in motion for Jacksonville. Bolton going to hand this one off to Boyd. Once again, this time around the left side, fighting for some yards. Going to pick up about 3.
Just a physical runner. again, not much push off the Jacksonville offensive line right there. Almost, I mean, Nacogdoches, they just get off the block. You got to give them credit. That's one of their strengths, their defensive front. And Boyd manages to push ahead for about 4. 3rd down, 6 now with the football at the 12 of Nac.
Boyd still alongside Bolton in the backfield. Bolton fakes the handoff, trying to flip this one out, and it is caught by Haddon Hicks.
Hicks with his 5th catch, but just fell down right when he caught the ball, so no gain on the play. They'll stay at the 12. And
Did they call that incomplete?
Oh, they may have called that incomplete. Yeah, 4th down, incomplete. Even though he did catch it right at the line of scrimmage, I think they just called it incomplete, hit the turf.
They brought it back to this hash is the only reason that I caught that.
So 4th down, Jacksonville has to get to the 11 of Nacogdoches for the first down. The ball at the 17.
Yeah, 8 seconds on the play clock. Bolton.
Oh,
bad snap.
Gosh, it wasn't a bad snap. Actually, it hit Bolton low, and he got the football, and as he was handling it to Boyd, just kind of lost the handle, and Boyd reached down with his hand, and he popped it down on the turf. Nacogdoches was right there to recover it. I mean, the snap was a little low. I mean, it wasn't, perfect. But when Ben went down, he just kind of dropped it a little bit when he was trying to scoop it out. And then Boyd came in and on the handoff, and it was just a bad exchange. So Fighting Indians do not get to take advantage of that onside kick they got. Man, that would have been a huge winner for Monte Stevenson's crew if they'd been able to pull that off and convert that into a touchdown. But now Nac takes over at their own 18-yard line. Still press coverage on Lockett. Look at that. Got a flag. Delay a game.
Yeah, delay a game on Nac, so that'll back them at 1st down and 15.
Yeah, I'm not questioning what the coverage is that Jacksonville's doing. I'm just surprised that you don't drop off the corner and give a little space and then bring the free safety over. I mean, he's definitely key, but then you got another good receiver on the other side as well. This is one-on-one coverage with Lockett right here.
Garrett going to flip this one out, finds Whitaker. Whitaker with a big burst, has a lot of room to run. Still running down the far sideline across the Jacksonville 20. Finally knocked out just inside the Jacksonville 5, but a huge play for the Dragons.
Golly bomb. So now he's completed like 8 passes, has Garrett, the freshman quarterback, for like 300-something yards.
8 passes for 306.
Okay, I thought it was around 300. Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
gosh, 306.
After that pass, that was an 83-yarder to Whitaker.
Oh, my gosh. Just bad tackling. I mean, there was a little inside tunnel screen, and Jacksonville just didn't tackle.
1st and goal. Whitaker going to get the handoff. Goes up the middle, picks up a couple. Well, the 2nd and goal.
The swings we've seen in quarter number 2, when it was 21-7 and Jacksonville had the ball inside the 50, and then all of a sudden Nac goes down and scores 28-7. And then Jacksonville gets the onside kick. You're down there 1st and goal. No score. You're down here. Nac's about to go up. 4 scores.
Contrary to what our scoreboard says, there's not 91 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. There'll be 9 minutes remaining here in the 3rd.
That sounds like European soccer. 91 minutes.
Different type of football.
Good tackle there by Mario. Rodriguez having a heck of a game defensively for Jacksonville.
Yeah, Mario's had a big game so far, and we're just a little inside of the 3rd quarter now.
So 3rd down and goal at the Jacksonville 4.
Six seconds on the play clock. Garrett Gonna roll to his right. Lots of pressure.
Yeah, picked off.
Picked off.
Makai Spencer with the pickoff, baby. Good. Nice job by Makai Spencer, the 10th grader. One of 5 sophomores on the varsity. Spencer steps in front, and Garrett throws the pick. It's about time he did something wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, as Makai Spencer did something right.
Yeah, great read there from Makai Spencer. And good pressure once again from Mario, able.
Flushed him out.
Yeah, flushed him out of the pocket. Kept the pressure on.
But what I really
made the freshman quarterback make a mistake.
Yeah, and I just like the way that Makai Spencer stayed with the receiver and at the last minute stepped in front of him, didn't commit. Garrett thought he had him, but he didn't. Here's Jacksonville pinned deep. Oh, that should be offsides. Free play.
Then.
Caught.
It is not caught.
No, not caught. Excuse me.
It was intended for
Castle.
Jordan Castle. Yeah. Just not able to haul that one in.
Well,
but there are flags that come in, and it should be offsides.
Yeah, it'll go 1st and 5. Yeah,
and that's big this deep in their own territory.
Wait, what? Oh, my. Okay. I thought Coach Stevenson was going to do a backflip. Wait, did they say
offset? Did they call?
They called offsides. They offset. So.
Oh, it was offsides against them and holding on Jacksonville?
Yep.
I thought, okay. Wow, it's a live play. I mean, they said Jacksonville was holding. Well, he called the holding call first. And that's why I was like, wait, what? Officials now back in Jacksonville's coaches up to the 20.
Second and 10 for Jacksonville from their own 2-yard line.
Yeah, they're getting. What is that? Jacksonville's going to call time.
It's 1st and 10. So just replayed the down.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Jacksonville's going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them. Back in just a moment. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
Call State Farm agent Jeremy Harmel for an auto quote today.
Welcome back. 8:03 left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Not much there.
Almost a safety, but he got out. It's Caden Boyd.
It is just narrowly outside of the goal line. They're spotting them, I don't know, a couple inches outside maybe.
So Nac was rushing 8. I mean, they put all the guys in the box, the edges, and the guys off the edges came in and got Caden right when he got the handoff and he was able to get out of the end zone. They got to get out of here. Here comes the push, and, man, he barely got out of there, did Ben. They keep pushing. They're pushing. They're shoving. Ben's going. He's going to get the first. He's getting out of there. He's going down the field.
Flag, I don't know. The flag came in late. What a play and effort from Ben Bolton, though. My goodness. He just kept moving his feet, and they kept pushing him. And it looks like there's a flag back inside the 10 as well.
Wow. What is the deal? They're going to call the hold all the way back in the middle of a pile. You're going to call a hold? Seriously? And Monte Stevenson is beside himself, and I'm right there with him. That is absolutely unbelievable. How do you see a hold? See where he's marking it from? He's marking it from the 6, that's where the hold was. Incredible.
I don't understand how you would have a hold. Everyone's holding everyone.
I mean, how do you call?
Did we ever get a call? Did he ever say anything? I missed it.
I think he called holding.
He did. He called holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know on who.
I don't understand how you call hold right there.
Wow.
Half the distance of the goal from the 6.
Wow.
Gosh.
Second down now for the Indians. After the penalty, 7:32 remaining in the third. Ball is on the 3.
Here they come.
Bolton drops back, going to fire this one out for Castle.
That is a safety.
That's a Nacogdoches Dragons.
I don't understand that throw right there. I mean, you throw it at the goal line and you got the guy right on him, and it's going to be a safety. Man, oh man, oh man.
Bolton's pass was completed to his receiver.
Strange. You got to go downfield.
Yeah, that's
and this one kind of reminiscent in some ways of that Henderson one, because Ben makes what looks to be a great play against Henderson, getting rid of the ball when he's kind of in the grass, and they call it intentional grounding when it seemed like it got to the line of scrimmage.
No seam. It did.
And that ends up in a safety. And then tonight he has a huge effort play that runs out for 25 yards that gets called back, and then immediately to safety. So definitely reminiscent, and both of those kind of back-breaking calls. So Davian kicks off here for Jacksonville.
And this one deep left, not fielded well by R.J. Whitaker. Whitaker able to pick it up, finds some room to run, gets it out across the Nacogdoches 40, and will be brought down. Couldn't quite tell who that was in on the tackle there.
Oh, man. If there was a break Jacksonville could get, they would break it. I mean, it just doesn't seem it's just it just doesn't seem like, even when you get things good happen, the actual opposite happens just a few plays later. That's just even stranger, like that holding call. Just unbelievable.
1st and 10 for the Dragons. Garrett has some pressure, flush from the pocket, tries to go up the middle. Mario Rodriguez
what a great
tackle.
Open field tackle deluxe right there by – oh, now we got a flag. That's going to be on Nac. I think.
Unless they get Malik Massenberg for a face mask, it should be.
Well, that was after the play. I mean, it looked like the face mask.
No, it was. I think Mario hit him, and then Malik came in.
I think we're going offsetting penalties.
Yeah, it's personal fouls on both teams. I mean, that's the the officials' way of saying, we're just gonna call this even here, and you guys quit doing that. Stop it. We're gonna call personal fouls on both of y'all. Stop it.
So penalties offset. That'll bring us to 2nd down.
Just a great open field tackle by Mario, and I agree. It looked like Massenberg got him around the helmet, but they didn't throw the flag on that. But it did look like face mask though.
Handoff goes to Page.
Wow.
Immediately stopped. Not sure if a ball came out or not. But I think that was Mario on the tackle once again.
Just knifing in there.
Mario's having a great night so far.
Whew, that was a nice tackle. I don't think there's any question who the Austin Bank defensive player of the game is.
Yeah.
We got 6 minutes to go in the third.
I know.
But my decision has
Unless
been made.
something crazy happens.
Yeah.
Mario has been a factor tonight for sure.
Unless we see one guy get 3 pick sixes, then I don't know.
So 3rd down and 10. Garrett hurried, finds Micah Lockett. Ball comes out.
Are you kidding me? Did Lockett get that ball back? Oh, man. Chavez was on it.
I think it bounced right back to him.
Oh, my goodness. Chavez was right there on it. Oh. Rats.
Yeah, I think that was Zayden Polk that hit him.
Yeah.
And caused a fumble.
Separated him from the ball. The sophomore, Polk just delivered the blow, and Lockett lost it. Chavez couldn't recover.
And it's going to bring up 4th and about 5 for the Dragons. Empty backfield.
That's going to be 5 on Nac. I mean, look what they're doing. I mean, they're just going to throw the deep ball. Look, on the far side of the field, they stack 4 over here. They put false start against the Dragons. They put Lockett on the other side, and it's one-on-one coverage. If I'm Jacksonville, as soon as the ball snapped, I'm going to send Bubba Suarez Mosley to sprint over there as soon as that ball snapped, because he's got to cover the four set over on the other side. He's got to help on that. But as soon as that ball snapped, I'm taking off because that's where they're going.
4th down 10.
Yeah, false start on the Dragons backs them up. They were going to go for it on 4th and 5, and it looks like they're going to go for it as well on 4th down and 10. 4 receivers right, 1 left.
Yeah, now there we go. They're going to throw it to the other side.
Whitaker
Oh, gosh.
makes the grab, lots of room to run, and he will score.
Well, I missed that call. They came to the other side. Didn't come to Lockett. Inside, screen. Big touchdown for Nacogdoches.
Yeah, big touchdown catch there for R.J. Whitaker, and that will send Joe Martinez out to attempt the extra point. Extra points brought to you by our friends at Neighbors Coffee. And this one from Martinez is up and good. That makes this 37-7 with 5:44 remaining in the third. We'll take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live. Since 1953, Hubert Glass Oil has been servicing the Texas market with the finest quality fuels and lubricants. Each batch is crafted with precision and quality tested by our in-house lab. Whether you're on the road, on the farm, or on the job, we have the right product for your needs. Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. 5:44 left here in the third quarter. Joe Martinez has this one teed up. And it will be deep right, going to be fielded by Jordan McGowan about the Jacksonville 15-yard line, and a pretty good return here for McGowan. Pushes it out across the 30.
McGowan's been the workhorse on the kickoff returns.
He has. And it seems like they're almost always kicking it to his side.
Well, I mean, he's the only one that's returned kickoffs tonight. I mean, every single time.
I mean, all season.
Yeah.
Like, he's been the majority of the returns.
They've scored 5 touchdowns. They've kicked off 6 times, and that's 6 returns for him tonight. So every single one of them. Gives Jacksonville the football at their own 33. Caden Boyd stays in with Ben Bolton in the backfield.
2 receivers stack each way on 1st and 10 to begin this drive for the Indians. Jaquaylin Holman not able to bring that one in.
He's pointing at the lights, and I got to tell you, they're bright. They do not have these lights done right. Can y'all tell?
Oh, they're super bright looking over at them.
They don't have them turned right. They got them pointing down too far down on the field. They need to go up higher. I mean, the direction's terrible.
Well, I think this is a good time to mention not every stadium can be the #1 stadium in the state of Texas, Matt Montgomery. There's only one of those.
That's right.
And that'd be the historic Tomato Bowl.
Boyd gets the handoff, goes up the middle, going to pick up about 1.
I mean, they're LED lights just like we have at Tomato Bowl, but somebody didn't get up there and turn them right. And that's what Jaquaylin Holman, he looked up, and it was just a bright.
I don't know. I think that's just the style of lights that they've got over here.
Wow. I mean, if you look up, it's bad. Ours are so soft at Tomato Bowl. I mean, you look up and you don't get blinded by them.
Yeah, so definitely this is getting very nerdy, but a little peek behind the curtain. I actually got to talk to the LED guys when they were installing those. And at the Tomato Bowl, big play here is Caden Boyd with the ball to the backfield, and then a lot of contact going out of bounds.
It's an EAG Ford first down. Nice check down by Ben Bolton.
And, hey, that might be your bone crusher hit of the game on offense, as rare as that is.
Yeah, it may be. Wow, that was a nice check down by Ben, getting it to Boyd in space, and then Boyd delivering the bone crusher hit right now of the game.
I'll pick back up with my stadium light story in just a second.
Oh, interference on the back. Come on. No push. Okay.
No, nothing. Incomplete, intended for Jaqueline Holman.
Thought the defender got there a little early.
Yeah.
To wrap it up quickly, the LED lights at the Tomato Bowl are installed so that since it's so close to a major highway, they do not shine directly into your eyes if you're driving down the highway, which also means if you're sitting in the stands, easy on your eyes in the stadium. So just another reason.
Yes, that's number one.
It's the number one stadium in the state of Texas.
That's right. Doesn't hurt your eyes.
That's right.
Boyd going to get the handoff. Big run here for Caden Boyd.
Big run.
Still fighting for some yards. Going to pick up another EAG Ford first down.
All the way down to the 37-yard line.
Caden's got that little spin move. He's giving a tap on the head. Need some help. Let's go.
Yeah, he's been impressive. First varsity action, coming in here in this 5th game of the season.
Sally will check in for Caden. He's going to get a breath, get some water.
And good to get some reps in now for Caden Boyd as well. First game of district, you would have probably liked to have had him a couple weeks ago to get those in, but better now than, game 7 or something.
Fumble.
Yeah, and little bad exchange between Ben and CJ Sally. Ball comes out. Ben's able to recover it, but they do lose about 3.
Just a bad exchange between Ben and Sally. You just you want to get some water in. Can't take off too long if you're Caden Boyd right here. Of course, Jordan McGowan got a few snaps. He actually started the game, got the first snap on offense, but he's out at receiver. So, he's in the game. And now Boyd's got the helmet back on, ready to go, but Jacksonville's going to keep Sally in there now for this next play.
Bolton going to hand this one off to Sally, trying to go up the middle. There's nothing there against these big defensive linemen for the Dragons. Immediately wrapped up by Caden Thomas, and we'll lose a few more. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 15.
Well, it just reminds me of the Henderson game. The Henderson D-line, much like this Nacogdoches D-line, they get under the pads of the Jacksonville's offensive line, and when you do that, you just lose all leverage when you're trying to block somebody, and they're just shoving them in the backfield. So 3rd down, 15 now.
Bolton drops back, has some time. Weird release there from Ben Bolton, not able to connect with Boyd, and it will be 4th and long.
It looked like he was going to throw down the field, and he changed his mind while his arm was in motion and went, I think I'll throw short. And it just went awry. So 4th down, and they'll keep the offense in. Jacksonville going for it. You're down 37-7. You got to.
Boyd checks in the backfield with Ben Bolton on 4th and long. 7 seconds on the play clock. One receiver each way. Haddon Hicks in at H-back. Bolton drops back, has some time. Now scrambling to his right. He's going to keep it himself. Has some room to run. Gets forward and out near 1st down yardage. I think he's going to be a yard or 2 short.
Yeah, just a little short. Didn't get there, but game effort by Bolton. Disappointed. Great effort. Yeah, we've seen some sparks in this Jacksonville offense tonight.
Yeah, that was a great run from Ben. If it had been 4th and 10, he picks it up. But 4th and 16 or whatever that was is just a little too much yardage.
It just speaks to getting behind the chains, and we talk about that a lot. That's a much-used phrase, but it's so true. And, you lose 5 yards on 1st down, and you lose 7 on 2nd down. Makes it tough, and Jacksonville now is going to have to call a timeout. They don't have enough guys on the field.
And they do.
A lot of guys taking breaks for Jacksonville. You got to be ready to go back in.
Yes, you do. Well, while they take a timeout, we will take it with them.
passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class specialists at Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute are experts in caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, taking orthopedic care a step further.
Dr. Darwin Dar and his staff at Dar Chiropractic specialize in family chiropractic care, exercise rehab, digital x-rays, nutrition and weight loss programs, decompression, and chiropractic wellness care. Located down the street from the Tomato Bowl, Dar Chiropractic. They can help you feel better.
Welcome back. 1st and 10 coming out of the Jacksonville timeout for the Dragons. Page in the backfield with Garrett.
Almost picked
Pass
off.
Intended for Kenyon Page, almost intercepted.
Yeah, that goes on Page. That was a great throw on the check down by the quarterback, Jalen Garrett, and he just bobbled it, almost enough for Jacksonville's Victor Chavez to come get his hands on the ball. Page almost like tipped it to him. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Two receivers left, one right, 2nd down and 10. Garrett going to hand this one off to Trey Page, has a hole, and will pick up a 1st down. The ball came out at the end, but I think they're going to mark him down.
Brown can't cause a fumble. The old phrase.
Good enough for a Dragon. 1st down.
That's starting to get irritating. The PA screaming 1st down.
A little bit, yeah. Page going to get the handoff.
Yeah.
Again, trying to go up the middle. Nothing there.
Ooh,
Malik Massenberg.
He got Maliked. That's what you call getting Maliked.
Yep. Him and Victor Chavez in there make the stop for the Indians.
Chavez has had a heck of a game defensively. We've called him out a lot tonight.
Garrett flips this one out for Whitaker. R.J. Whitaker trying to make a cut. Slips. C.J. Crockett able to make the tackle.
Brought down by number 9, C.J. Crockett.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
3rd down 3.
.114 remaining in the 3rd. Two receivers right, one left for the Dragons.
Nice job by Jacksonville watching the ball there. On the clap, the hard clap. Who perfected the hard clap in the NFL? A little trivia. First guy that did it, that really got really good at it.
Well, we have a timeout to think about it.
Yeah, let's take that.
At the South Jackson Dairy Queen, every day is a treat. Cool off with your favorite blizzard, celebrate big with our famous ice cream cakes, and stop in to see the friendly staff who make every visit special. Dairy Queen, where happy tastes good.
Tonight's game statistics are sponsored by Randy Gorham, CPA. Randy Gorham, CPA, the source for your accounting and income tax needs since 1984.
When we say we're with you, we mean we're with you for all of it. For the first steps, your 3rd act, for the little wonders and big changes. We're with you for what if, and for making the what if happen. At Austin Bank, we help you up when you fall, cheer you on when you succeed, and stand with you for the rest.
Welcome back. 3rd down and short for the Dragons. Empty backfield. Garrett trying to flip this one short, and it is incomplete. Good coverage from Bubba Suarez Mosley.
Came over the top, broke it up, so 4th down. Let's see if Nac's going to keep. They're going to keep the offense in the game, it looks like. Here's the proverbial coaching's watch the ball, I hear the coaches saying.
So 4th down and 3. Garrett drops back, fires downfield for Lockett. It is caught.
What do you do?
And another huge 4th down pickup for the Dragons.
I mean, what do you do? He just screens you off with his body, scissors his legs in the air, keeps his left leg, screens you away with his left leg while he's about 8 feet in the air, and comes down.
Yeah, and that even had a little bit of back shoulder to it.
Yeah,
it did. That is so hard to defend.
Oh, it is.
And it's a good throw as well.
I know, it's a perfect throw.
A freshman quarterback, you know, putting it back shoulder like that, really impressive.
Page gets the handoff, trying to find a hole up the middle.
Get about 5. Okay, who perfected the clap?
All right.
What's the answer?
I'm going to say Peyton Manning.
I've been mumbling to myself in this timeout break, going through like all the quarterbacks from my childhood, and I know Aaron Rodgers in my mind is the best ever at this, and he's old enough that I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers.
Ding, 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 ding.
Go.
Yeah,
right.
Let's go. You got it. I mean, there's a lot of guys that did it, but Aaron Rodgers is really the one that perfected the hard clap that just caused guys to jump.
Yeah, he's definitely the first one that comes to mind. You know, taking advantage of the free play.
Yeah, no, Peyton Manning just screamed Omaha. So.
That's true.
He did that for sure.
That's the end of the 3rd.
At the South Jackson Dairy Queen, every day is a treat. Cool off with your favorite blizzard, celebrate big with our famous ice cream cakes, and stop in to see the friendly staff who make every visit special. Dairy Queen, where happy tastes good.
Tonight's game statistics are sponsored by Randy Gorham, CPA. Randy Gorham, CPA, the source for your accounting and income tax needs since 1984.
When we say we're with you, we mean we're with you for all of it. For the first steps, your 3rd act, for the little wonders and big changes. We're with you for what if, and for making the what if happen. At Austin Bank, we help you up when you fall, cheer you on when you succeed, and stand with you for the rest. Austin Bank, with you for good.
Welcome back for the start of the 4th quarter. That one blown up. Malik Massenberg.
Yeah, he Maliked him.
Sniffed that one out.
That's
Mackay Lockett.
Yep. Sounds like they could be related. Yeah, he's going to check back out. Mackay Lockett took the snap. He's got to come out because he lost his helmet. And they'll bring back the freshman, Jalen Garrett. Nice job by Massenberg getting in there and wrecking it.
This is going to be Zamarian Douglas in the backfield with Jalen Garrett. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Garrett gets the snap, looking to his right, fires this one in the end zone, and it is incomplete through the hands of Kenyon Page. Pretty good defense there from C.J. Crockett.
Crockett doing a nice job separating Lockett from the ball. Lockett was coming down with it. Get your hand in there, strip it.
It's going to bring up 4th and 11.
So they're going to go for the field goal here. All right, Ryan, your favorite thing. You get your field goal attempts.
It's true. We don't get a whole lot of those.
Yohan Martinez has been impressive on extra points tonight.
Yeah,
so.
And this one's going to be from 37.
They just brought in Big J-Bra here. See if he can get the block.
Martinez's field goal is up and good. So that makes the score 40-7 after the field goal. Take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Jeremy Harmel in Jacksonville today.
Ready to hit the road in a brand new Ford? From dependable trucks to family-friendly SUVs, we've got the right ride for every road ahead. Drive home today with unbeatable savings and award-winning service only at EAG Ford Jacksonville. your hometown Ford dealer.
Huge thanks to this week's team meal sponsor, McDonald's. Thank you for your valued support of Jacksonville athletics.
At the South Jackson Dairy Queen, every day is a treat. Cool off with your favorite blizzard, celebrate big with our famous ice cream cakes, and stop in to see the friendly staff who make every visit special. Dairy Queen, where happy tastes good.
Life insurance that meets your needs now for when they need it most. With help from your State Farm agent.
Call State Farm agent Jeremy Harmel in Jacksonville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a quote today.
Welcome back. 11:05 left here in the fourth quarter after the Joan Martinez field goal. Makes this a 40-7 game. Nacogdoches leads Jacksonville, and Martinez has this one teed up to kick off. Kickoff's brought to you by our friends at Neighbors Coffee, and Martinez going to boot this one over for Jordan McGowan once again. Fielded about the 12. McGowan has some room to run down this near sideline. Makes a good move.
Wow.
Gets out across the 40 and pushed out about the 45. A great return.
He's got some jukies, doesn't he? Jordan McGowan with some nifty moves. Hey, some scores here. I was wrong about Chapel Hill coming back. 10 minutes to go in the fourth. Lindale 61-28 over Chapel Hill.
Wow.
When's the last time Chapel Hill gave up 61? Wow, that's amazing. Henderson 67-31. That's an old basketball score there. That's 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Mount Pleasant 21-0 over White House. Texarkana's pushed out to a 26-3 lead over Hallsville with 4 minutes to go in that ball game.
So 1st and 10 after a great kickoff return. Bolton going to hand this one off to Caden Boyd, trying to find somewhere to run.
Almost lost the ball.
Almost lost the ball, still fighting for some yards.
Come back in, kind of straightening it out. Oh.
Bolton fires this one near side. This one's caught by. Push this out to the Nacogdoches 15. And Jackson is over the head and incomplete.
I mean, nobody. Ball just sailed over everybody as Castle. In their own 20. 7:24 remaining, up 40-1. Martin. See what I'm saying? Just that's not.
Pretty good punt. Takes a very nice Nacogdoches bounce down to the 25.
Gosh, you got to go get that, Jordan. He gave about 15 yards right there.
Yeah, pretty good punt from Jose Mendoza, and Jackson will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25. The cell towers decided to give up tonight.
Oh, they did.
I mean, it is like brutally bad.
Okay. Punter, he shoved one of our protectors back into Tavera after he finished the punt. That was ugly. Yeah, I said 340. He's every bit of it too. Big dude.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
So 12 seconds remain. Nacogdoches leads Jacksonville 40-7. Handoff goes around the right side.
Look at this,
Malik Massenberg picks up the fumble.
That's the score for
and Jacksonville scores.
Malik Massenberg with the 24-yard fumble recovery. A bad exchange between the quarterback and the running back, and Malik Massenberg gets the scoop and score from 24. Makes it 40-13. Nacogdoches, and Trent Clater will now hold.
KC in to attempt the extra point. Extra points brought to you by our friends at Neighbors Coffee. This one is up and good. Makes this a 40-14 game. And a big fumble recovery for Jacksonville with 4:05 remaining in the fourth. Take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
Ready to hit the road in a brand new Ford? From dependable trucks to family-friendly SUVs, we've got the right ride for every road ahead. Drive home today with unbeatable savings and award-winning service, only at EAG Ford Jacksonville, your hometown Ford dealer.
Tonight's game statistics are sponsored by Randy Gorham, CPA. Randy Gorham, CPA, the source for your accounting and income tax needs since 1984. Since 2004, Legends Old Time Burger Cafe, home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburgers. Hand-battered chicken strips, chicken fried steak, fries, and onion rings are the best around. Legends, home of Jacksonville's best old-fashioned hamburger.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium. Jacksonville makes this a 40-14 game after the Malik Massenberg fumble recovery for a touchdown. And we'll see what the Indians do here on the kickoff. They've already recovered one onside today. And we will see what they are going to try to do here. Davian Tavera set to kick this one away for Jacksonville. It is an onside. Beautifully done. Jacksonville not able to get there.
Yeah, McGowan puts the lick on number 81, P.J. Rogers, but Rogers was able just to maintain possession of it. Boy, Malik's starting to be kind of a playmaker on defense. You know, he had that beautiful pick in the Brownsburg game that he almost got in the end zone for a score. Now he's got the scoop and score.
Mm-hmm.
So he's starting to come into his own, the junior.
Yes, he is. He's been a big factor.
Yeah, I want to see Malik get in the weight room this offseason. And, I mean, he could be a dude next year.
Oh, yeah. He puts on 20 pounds.
Yeah,
He'll be a completely different guy.
Yeah, he's already got the length and the speed. So they still have their quarterback.
They do. I guess after the fumble, they put Garrett back in.
Yeah,
this handoff's going to go to number 21, Zamarian
Where's
Douglas.
the whistle? Come on, guys. That is a whistle that should have been blown a long time ago. I mean, it wasn't like Ben Bolton pushing guys 30 yards down the field.
No.
It was pretty much stopped.
Yeah, it pretty much stopped. 2nd down and 6 for the Dragons. Under 3.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Garrett going to hand this one off. Go to Douglas once again up the middle. And he'll pick up a couple more. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short. Two receivers left, one right. Jalen Garrett in the game at quarterback makes Jacksonville jump once again. He fires this one down the far sideline, trying to find P.J. Rogers, and it goes off the hands of Rogers, incomplete.
That's got to be the 5th or 6th offsides penalty against Jacksonville.
At least. It's a lot.
And I'm talking about jump, like free play jump stuff. Look at the left offensive tackle for Nacogdoches. He's a sophomore, all right? 6'6", 275.
63.
63 is the left offensive tackle. He's got a tight end number 36 by him right now, but he's the tall guy.
Yeah.
6'6", 275.
That's a big dude.
10th grader.
Big dude. Handoff goes around the left side. Good pursuit by Jacksonville. Just need to bring him down. Harrison Penn finally makes the stop for the Indians, as I believe that was number 26.
25.
25,
yeah, that's
Darian Brown.
Yeah. Man, it's just like a hog tie right there. Just didn't want to go down, and they were riding him down.
That's going to take us to the
2-minute warning.
Will take us to the 2-minute timeout. So we'll take a short break and come right back. This is Fighting Indian Football on JISD Live.
Dr. Darwin Dar and his staff at Dar Chiropractic specialize in family chiropractic care, exercise rehab, digital x-rays, nutrition and weight loss programs, decompression, and chiropractic wellness care. Located down the street from the Tomato Bowl, Dar Chiropractic. They can help you feel better.
Dr. Westbrook, Dr. Stocks, and their dental team at All Smiles provide a wide range of dental services. This includes cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, implants, and cosmetic dental care. Call and schedule your appointment at 903-586-0741.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class specialists at Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute are experts in caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, taking orthopedic care a step further.
Welcome back after the 2-minute timeout. Nacogdoches has a 2nd down and 12. Handoff going to go to Douglas up the middle. Decent gain on the play. Once again, under the 2 minutes, if you can hear us, hopefully we are coming to your TV or your phone or wherever that you choose to watch us on JISD Live. And it has been a struggle tonight with the hotspot and the service here. We hotspotted last week in Athens and had 0 issues. I mean, it was like rock solid the whole game.
Yeah.
Tonight in NAC has not been the story. So once again, we're close to the end of the game at this point, like neck and neck, where if you miss something, you really miss something. As Nacogdoches picks up another 1st down, 1:09 remaining in the 4th quarter. And I would think Nacogdoches is probably just going to run the ball and try to run the clock out and finish that out their 4th win of the season.
It's a big start for Nacogdoches. I mean, they usually have been a struggling program, and well, I'll tell you what, they're off to a really solid start. They got a shot at making the playoffs in this district.